Right.
Because that's the thing that happens. I
Or
gotta get my voice going again. I gotta get back into voice. And I just had a bunch of really spicy
It
food, so
shouldn't
I'm
be
still
too
like
hard once you
doing
hear me
my...
talking, so you know.
Yeah, this is true. I think I'm good.
Well,
I just had a hit problem.
Cool. Welcome back, guys. That was a long
Hello.
break for episode 122.
Yeah, I really had to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, he's been sitting there for a while.
So you see, some people do long rests. We did a super long rest. We basically just
The
hibernated.
longest rest.
We hibernated.
No, the longest rest is what happens before Judgment Day.
But my dog is still trying to play with me, and I don't understand why. He always just needs attention when I'm trying to do something. So, my name's Casey. Continuing, if does anyone want to volunteer to do kind of a recap of what has already transpired and what the hook is?
I can.
Go ahead.
Okay, so we were told and kind of knew of a weird stuff happening with wildlife. There was some gutted wildlife found, and there was a mysterious note posted about it with an earthquake around the same time, and we were like, well, let's find out what's going on with that. And we got magical handlebars that were like, hey, we'll lead you to this shit. And we were like, all right, let's get drunk and to go do that. And so we did that, and I was a bull for a while, and Chris got a skull, and something ate all the innards except for the shit-filled intestines and brain of a deer, and we continued onwards from that and headed towards the origins of the earthquake, even though we saw some fire in the distance in a different direction. And then we heard voices, so I turned back into a man, or a minotaur.
You felt vibrations, right, big boy?
A manitar.
You'll get 7 temporary hit points for the day.
Oh,
Nice.
You feel like you've been slightly blessed from your god.
Blessed by the voice in the sky.
The only other thing was you were coming up just when we had ended, unfortunately, getting a power outage on a cement building that did not seem to be in place at all. You were a few hundred feet out as you're approaching this building that spanned up to the top of the trees and a little bit further. It is pretty like nondescript in terms of color, but all cement, no real windows, anything like that. And a few hundred feet into the sky. Any questions from people?
No, but Stavros is going to touch himself, and he's going to start to glisten.
Or
As
you're not.
Oh,
As you're
no.
touching yourself, Stavros, you glisten, and out of the sky, you hear
Silence.
You can't hear that?
No.
No, I did not
Discord
pick it
ain't
up.
with
It's
that
the-
shit, bro. Are you doing the Kill Bill whistle?
That one. Yeah. No. It's just like a like
The falling?
plummeting kind of sound to that.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. I don't know why my mic isn't picking it up. If anyone looks up, you're gonna see a big metal tube just flying out of the sky. It's coming like right in front of you. It looks like Stavros.
Oh my god, I'm glad I just cast Mage Armor. Flee!
What's the opening?
Make a dex save, Stavros.
Not good thing incoming.
It's just like Syracuse all over again. 17.
17. You jump out of the way. You're actually pretty dexterous. You do a roll. Can you describe like how you're jumping out of the way of this large cylindrical tube that's just burying itself into the ground as it hits right in front of where you were standing?
Yeah, Stavros is just going to start doing cartwheels.
You cartwheel away. is it like Teletubby music or something? Dun, 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 dun.
No. He'll be going, yummy, yummy, yummy. I got love in my tummy.
You guys see this? It's almost like he touched himself. You start hearing this sound, and then boom, right in front of where he was standing, there's this large tube. Anyone who has seen the tubes from Lucky's Tavern, it looks exactly like one of those. There seems to be this orange-ish being inside Um, Harrington, can you describe a little bit of what you're doing as your character now is seemingly in a tube? You see this, forget what Stavros is. Is Stavros yellow?
He's actually a half elf. Sure, we'll say he's yellow.
He's very
He's
pale.
very jaundiced.
Almost, yeah, John. He's been eating way too many carrots. This half elf, who, if you've never seen one before, has eaten way too many carrots.
I love
is-
Vidalia onions.
Cartwheels in front of you, and you can't really see anything else as you have this little window outside of this tube that you're in. It's metal.
I'm just kind of looking around, I guess, trying to push my way out.
You can push. Try to
can
make it
push.
athletics, but before you do that, can you give us a little bit of background of yourself
So
and your character?
I still haven't come up with a name. I'll be perfectly honest. I was thinking like Darrell, but he pronounces it Daryl. Something stupid like that. He is a fire ganassi wild magic sorcerer.
You can have amnesia. That's a really easy thing to do in these games.
All I know, he's got moonshine. That's it. He's trying to make a living.
So make me an athletics or strength check, however you want to do it, to try to push your way out of this.
All right, give me one sec. Athletics. 11.
It
Nope.
creaks.
9.
It pushes harder back on you, and you actually indent it a little bit. You
Oi.
think that you made it harder for anyone to get you out now.
Daggum.
What's the group doing as they see this large cylindrical tube that is probably from Lucky's just fly down and drop in the middle of you?
I will go ahead and step up and kind of take a look at the mechanism and look inside and see if I can see like a button to press to open it up.
Pick a color for your shirt really quick, Harrington.
Part of me was just picturing fucking overalls.
Got it. Perfect.
Nothing but overall.
Nothing but overalls.
Has Kale John opened one of these devices before?
He's hit the button.
Okay. You kind of have an idea of where it is. Give me it can either be sleight of hand if you want to try to operate it as if like, I want to call it Arcana. What would another thing be? Kind of just a straight up intelligence. Feel free if you want to use. Yeah, if you want to use something like that as a proficiency, feel free to add that in. You're just trying to make sure that you can actually put it together because it's not the normal button that it would be. It's all messed up.
All right. I'm looking at a 13.
13. You are able to push the button, yeah, but it doesn't pop open like it usually does. You hear kind of a click, and then there seems to be indented in the front for some reason.
Oh well, this one's
Get me
messed
out.
up.
Where am I?
You guys can barely hear him, but you can definitely still hear this.
I look inside. Oh wow. Hey,
Here, step aside for a
really
second.
Ah.
you, man.
Stavros is going to
Yeah?
roll behind Donnie, and his knees are going to start knocking together.
And anybody know how to open this thing up?
Yes, I have a spell I can use on it, okay?
No clue. No clue.
Okay,
I pull out
I will step out of the way.
my club and go shillelagh, and then I just hit the shit out of it.
You know, I could just knock it open.
Natural 20!
Yeah,
Hey.
you bust this thing and it just cracks off the hinges. The door falls in front of you. It doesn't actually hit you, but it falls open. You're free now to move about as you will, Harrington.
Oh, big stretch. Appreciate you.
You're in the woods currently, surrounded by, there's Naya, Salem, Kaeljun, Donnie, Stavros, and Belikov.
Pleased to
Hello,
meet
no
you all.
person.
My name's, what did I fucking say? It was like Daryl.
Darrell.
Daryl.
Yeah, they're
Aaron.
Hey, Aaron.
you fella you know that?
I felt some lurching, but I didn't really comprehend what was happening to me. 1 second I was in the woods, and then the next second I'm back in a different wood. And there's no birch, which is kind of annoying, but that's okay.
Hey, birch is ugly, right?
No, birch, great. Love me some good old birch.
I personally think it's the ugliest tree, but that's just me, I guess.
It's good
My
for fires,
grandmother-
man.
It's situational.
My grandmother would send me to the birch tree to go pick my own switch.
You know, my grandmother made me pick my own switcher too.
You know what?
What is birch?
Just call me Birch. We'll go with that. Just call me Birch.
I think that's
I'm
a
gonna
good
call
nickname.
you
you're birch.
bridges.
This is birch, yes.
You don't look like a tree.
No, you look like a genasi.
I'm gonna call him bridges because he's got like pants on.
Oh fuck yeah!
Birch Britches.
You like
This
it?
is your name.
I love it.
Okay, Birch Britches, we're on a cool mission. You wanna join?
That is
Well,
fantastic.
I do have a few questions before we get to stepping.
I have a seat.
Where-
Is 8 a good answer?
8?
Yep.
Not entirely.
Okay, this is how you 1-2-step.
You know, I can do some line dancing, but 2-stepping, I know how to do that.
Color transfer. Sick.
Yeah.
But a 1-2 step, not too sure.
You want a performance on that, Casey?
Oh, you're trying to 1-2 step?
Show 'em how
Yeah,
to two-step. Yeah.
I will play
or 2-step. actually, yeah.
banjo-ish music along to it to help.
16.
Yeah, you 2-step really well, but you're doing it by yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna start singing. Let me see you 1-2-step.
I think I am good. Thank you for offering.
But on those questions, where exactly am I?
Hang on 1 second. He's about to get jiggy with it.
Oh, all right. Take your time.
Busting the funk out.
I love that shit. Anyway,
Salem, would you like some accompaniment?
oh, you know you play the music, Keljan?
I do.
Let's hear it, man. Hell yeah, fucking no idea.
Do it.
You guys have a banjo going currently from
Woohoo!
Salem, so
That's a 6.
What do you play?
He seems to play competently, but it is not good music.
You seem like you're playing in a different set of scales.
yeah.
Oh god, yeah.
Kelton-
And it is a weird looking stringed instrument. Some weird kind of version of a lute.
I should have saved this for a bard and had it as a mouth harp. That would have been fucking.
I really like the dissonance. It really adds a lot.
Oh, thank you. It is inspired by home.
Yes. Your home is Tondefia?
No,
Oh,
it's
must
it's
be
a
lovely.
monastery in the middle of limbo.
Oh, okay. Monastery in
that-
Middle Limbo. Got you.
That is understandable.
And where are you from? Britches?
I'm from Alabama.
Oh, yes.
Great. Alabama.
Sick.
Cool place.
Bama.
Bama.
Alabama.
Well, you're in,
Alabama.
you're in
Alabama.
Arrowknee. From what I can tell, it's a trash can. We all live here, so cool stuff.
Hold up,
Trash can.
Donnie. You're in the woods.
I understand the woods, and I'm very appreciative that I have remained in the woods.
They call
However-
it the Forest of Screams.
Now that's a little spooky. You could market that. I
Yeah, you
really
just-
think.
You just throw an arrow or a bolt at something, you'll hear a ruggy scream.
What's a ruggy?
I'm shooting an Eldritch Blast in a direction.
Have
Any
you-
direction.
Have you ever
Away from
seen a
us.
rat?
Oh, God!
Perfect, thank you.
Kale June kind of like looks over at the scream. He's like looking at it like, what the fuck is that?
I was testing a scientific theory. Somebody said that if you shoot anything in a direction, it'll hit a ruggy, and it
Every time I leave.
It's true. It's probably one of the little robot ones too. I thought we got rid of them or whatever, but they're still here, I guess.
Casey, can I make an Arcana check about Eldritch Blast?
Yeah. Just make a
Yeah, I'm a bard without
18.
you want to fight me, Harrington? I have it.
No. 18. Okay.
You know,
Now, Eldritch Blast has a specific range. Why are their ruggies so close?
They're everywhere,
They're
man.
everywhere.
They're like pests. It's
Everywhere.
like the
you know that warlocks
cockroach.
can cast Eldritch Blast up to 300 feet in some cases.
Mm.
Killjoon looks around for like
Double that
bushes
too.
nearby. Killjoon looks around for bushes nearby. Are
Yeah,
there any like within throwing distance?
Yeah, I mean, there's some at your feet. There are some. Yeah.
He picks up a rock and hucks it into the bushes.
No, and there's... Oh, fuck.
son of a bitch!
You guys actually don't hear anything this time. You just see a small halfling arm flop out of the bush,
Killjoon looks even more surprised.
and then blood starts to just come from the back of the bush.
It was Saren.
That is
We
it
should,
is unfortunate.
we should move
You should
forward.
not have been standing there.
Oh, where were the vibrations coming from, big boy?
Yes, let's go this way, right over here. Come on, this way. I'm taking off.
I still.
Hang
All
on a
right.
second.
Sound.
Hang on a second. I'll catch up in a moment. He'll go over and look and see the dead ruggy in the bushes.
Mhm.
Return to the
It's
scene.
just kind of like, huh. And then walk off and join the group.
Do you do anything to the body, or just let it sit there?
He just leaves it.
Yep, it was definitely ruggy too.
Yep.
So you guys were 100 feet out before this this tube came down from the sky. You could hear a little bit of voices. If you're still chatting now, you probably wouldn't hear them. They're a ways off behind this building, you would assume. People were not stealthing last I know. What is your approach?
I have the passes without a trace or whatever.
Are we trying? What? Y'all, no one's really explained to me what's going on.
Oh, we're going to chase an earthquake?
Chasing an earthquake.
Yes. It come from this building.
It came from a. I have lots of questions. I assume I'm not gonna get too many answers.
That's right.
I accept this. I'll try and pay attention.
You learned something most people don't. Congratulations.
Killjoon just kind of shakes his head.
All right.
What's your approach?
Killjoon is not really planning on approaching stealthily.
Neither is Naya. She's just stomping right on in.
Okay,
Not
well,
following anybody.
I'm not going
Are
to
you
use the
just going
spell
straight
if you
up to
guys
the-
aren't being quiet.
Yeah,
Are you going
earthquake
straight up
span.
to the building, or are you going to try to circle around? What's your interest here?
I think
Yeah, I just
circling
wanna go
around
right
is
in the
probably
building.
a good idea.
Donnie, you look strong. I'm gonna stay behind you, buddy.
I'm actually very not strong. Probably the least strong guy you've ever met.
Oh no, I've got a strength score 9.
Oh, yes. No, I'm stronger than you then.
I got 8. Nice.
But I'm not dexterous. I have a 5.
That's okay. I'll pull your horns and show you where to go. I got the dexterity.
So,
Sexy.
just to make sure, you guys are circling around, staying a few hundred feet out still, trying to get to the other side of the building.
Yeah, I mean, kind of loop around the building for see what it looks like.
Yep. Anyone want to do anything specific as you're kind of making your way around?
We're still looking for tracks, right? We're trying to see if there's any so we're trying to figure out what's been killing animals. So basically, I'm looking for anything that might tie back to what we saw previously.
Yeah, give me a survival check.
All right.
While she's doing that, I'm going to be not actively but passively looking for cool rocks on the ground.
Cool rocks. Where the hell did my character sheet go? Sorry, guys.
Birch will do the exact same thing. Just
Sick.
looking for sizable rocks, like less than 5 pounds.
Oh, I want like weird shaped ones, colored ones.
There are like 30-pound boulder here and there. There's like a cement chunk as you guys are circling around. It's not a rock per se, but it's like, like a kind of triangle. It looks like it came off this building if you even look at it for 5 seconds. And then there's some small throwing rocks. I'd say you could easily gather about 15 until the next
Okay.
thing happens.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah, that survival check was a 9.
You see tracks. You just don't know exactly what they are, but they lead exactly in that direction.
Keeping my eye on
Around the building?
No, like from the building. They're actually kind of going in the same direction that you guys are. So it looks like there are tracks that are going around the building, and they went in the direction that you came from.
Okay. Then I want to follow them other way, like see where they would have come from.
So you're following around the building from where they deviate, where you guys are kind of circling around 300 feet out. You get to just about the side of the building, and then they just go straight into where the building is, and I can describe what you're seeing there.
Okay, yeah, I'm following them to the building then.
Perfect.
You're going straight up to the building. Is everyone else
Yeah.
continuing around, keeping 300 feet or so, like a few hundred feet away from the building?
I'm staying right next to the tank.
I'd
Yeah,
probably
Children will go ahead and approach. Once he sees Naya's heading in,
Yeah.
he'll kind of follow in behind her.
earthquakes can't perceive you. I don't care. I'm going
I'm
in.
following anybody who seems smarter than me.
I'm
Philip.
very much so smarter than you. I'm
Everybody
playing with
except for
Dawn.
Charlie.
Okay, first of all, this was Stavros, not Charlie.
Right.
Thank you.
And Stavros is the most intelligent here. That's
Yeah,
And
he's got a
he-
20 int. He has a 20 int.
Belikov, are you following the party into I don't want to give it any name, but the building?
Yeah, so I realized I have had myself muted.
nice.
I have a 19 in. I'm almost same as you, Stavros. Anyway, yeah, I'll kind of be doing the same thing. I'm kind of cautious, like not stealthily, but just ready for whatever comes.
Cool. So as you guys are approaching, you start to hear louder voices. You're kind of like, stepping in the brush here or there. It's just overgrown forest. So without trying to be stealthy, it's pretty normal. There's a crunch here. You kind of like hit a tree and it whips back. It doesn't really hurt anyone, but you're going through just a forest. So it's pretty normal for things to be crunching or, a couple rocks fall. You have your friends that are gathering up rocks. Things are just kind of making noises. You're about 100 feet out. You hear the voices. The last thing you hear, they're actually like sounds you can make out now. The first thing is, well, when's it gonna be back? Wait, I hear some. And then the voices stop as you're approaching. But what you see as you're rounding the building, you're kind of able to see this other face, is a completely open, where the building had like walls and everything. You can see into this building now. It looks as if there's just like someone took and broke off almost like a cookie of a building. So you see this portion of what goes into, there's 2 stories. You can see the walls on 2 sides go down, and they are lined with bars every few feet. You see a few bars, and then you go another feet, you see a few bars. They look like they might be cells, and this is on the second and the first floor. There's a little bit of a, I want to say not porch, like overhang on the second floor, but it's very much open face. And then there's a bar for the that overhang to keep people from like falling off or anything. There's some ceiling here or there, but it seems to have kind of like fallen in on itself. You just assume there's really no good support now that this building seems to be in pieces. And the ground that you see is really just like severed severely in different places. The building is set into the ground a little bit instead of kind of like being on top of it, as if it was not built here, but like placed or somehow like just pushed into this specific area. And you can see like wildlife is just kind of going off in this direction, that direction. There's broken trees that are in this space that are kind of falling down. I'd say it's easily difficult terrain getting in for the next 100 feet, but it's not hard to pick out different pieces to be able to get in there. What you see also in the middle, just in this kind of, once you get into the actual building after this last 100 feet, are four, is it four? Yeah, four different humanoid figures, all in the same clothes. They're just this gray blue. It looks like it could even be a jumpsuit, but you can't tell from this area. It's not very well lit right now. They look like they're in some kind of circle, but you can't really see what they're standing over. And that is your image. They're looking up at you as you're coming around the corner and into view.
Hello.
As you yell hello, they scatter to different areas within the building, and one of them yells back, "What do you want?"
Now, why are you
Like
running?
a nap. Why are you running?
Who are you?
We were brought here by some handlebars.
I am an interdimensional traveler. Who are you?
True.
What another different voice yells back, "That doesn't make any sense."
It does. I know the test leads. They're kind of my friends. They're the whole thing. It's really complicated. What's the furthest form of math that you understand?
They don't reply to you. It's silent for a few seconds, and then they say, "Where are we?"
Wait, that's what we came to ask. There was an earthquake here.
You know that the earthquake was actually just last night too. To give you that piece of information.
Like last night.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we felt that too.
You're very clearly inside of a building that has individual cells with bars and whatnot, and you are within said cells. I mean, God, Velikov, can you believe the simplicity of these people?
Maybe.
Look, we're
I
gonna.
mean, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to dwarf you with my math of intellect.
Look, we're gonna come inside.
Is that what
Okay.
you're calling that thing?
Wow.
Oh.
Okay, don't try anything. As you guys are approaching, do you guys have weapons on you?
Yeah.
What do you have for
Yeah.
weapons?
None
I mean, there's a
visible.
staff
And
that
on me.
isn't.
Not
Or a
really.
glow stick.
I got a hammer that like a blacksmithing hammer. That's it.
It's like Kale June is clearly carrying a sword and a spear.
Are they in your hands too, or just sheathed on your body?
He might be using the spear kind of like a walking stick, maybe.
Yeah, I've got a quarterstaff. I'm doing the same thing. Oh, these hips.
I'm wielding a shield, but with a club on my hip.
Yeah,
You
Naya
get
has
in.
both of on her back.
You get in. Are you guys approaching? Because they're not saying anything for the like first 50 feet that you're going in. You're about 50 feet out from them.
Yeah, she's full on just busting up in there.
You get into about 50 feet away, and hey, we don't want any trouble. We're almost free men. Why you got weapons? What are you gonna do? We ain't done nothing.
Stay strapped.
If you ain't done nothing, you should be fine. Shut the fuck up. We're coming inside.
Woohoo!
Why you got weapons? What do you want?
I swear to God, these people, man. You guys do it. Talk to them.
I mean, personally,
That might be a bad idea.
in the words of Sun Tzu, stay strapped or get clapped.
I like this guy.
If
This
you
man,
don't
this
got
man is
it,
not wrong.
Who is Sue and why is she Sunny?
All right.
what
Are
is
you
what
guys
is the
still-
expression? Ain't want none, ain't gonna be none.
Hello down there. This is just a quarterstaff. I don't really use it. I have much more powerful capabilities than this. We heard an earthquake. There was some vibrations. We came to investigate, which I am very passively decent at. And, you know, happy day to you, good sir.
That was good. That happy day part, that was good.
Thanks. I'm really trying.
Yeah.
You can see there's so this building is still like a few hundred feet, like square feet. Inside, it's
Uh-oh.
actually pretty big. I'd say there's like 10 cells on each floor on each side, so 20 on each side. 10 on the first floor for the right, 10 on the second floor for the right, 10 on the so 40 altogether, as you can see. They're each behind, kind of peering out every once in a while, a different pillar. You can see 4 different pillars that go to the end of the building. And the building ends with there's like a small doorway in the back. Again, no windows or anything. As you guys are approaching, they're still hiding, but you can hear just kind of whispers here and there. You guys
So,
going right up into their business?
Do the whispers seem very intent? Are they super secretive? Or are they careless?
They're sporadic here and there. It's not like they're like constant. It's just like and then like as a couple, 15 seconds go by, you can hear a couple other whispers. You would think that they're not even really trying to hear or hide their voices. It's just that you can't hear exactly what they're saying.
All right, we're coming in. Don't pull anything funny, or you will all surely die.
You guys
that
go-
that tie pot was really good. It sounded intimidating
thanks,
to me, Donnie.
Thank you, appreciate it.
You guys go right up into the building.
Yeah.
It is kind of a laminate floor. It's not very shiny because there's all kinds of dirt. It's broken in a couple places, but that's just cracks. It's all easily able to be moved. It's not difficult terrain once you kind of get into this building, but it's this open face. You can see in the middle what they seem to be circling around was a bunch of different leaves and pieces of wood. It looks like a really shitty campfire. They just haven't gotten it lit. There's nothing burnt. It's just kind of put in what would look like, oh, someone's trying to build a campfire. But there's a lot of wood and a lot of leaves. Other than that, you see the guys kind of peering and watching you from behind each of these pillars. So there's 4 different pillars. I'd say you're about 20 feet out from the first pillars, and then it's another 20 feet. And there's the other 2 guys behind them. So they go in rows. You can see it's kind of, how do I want to say? It's symmetrical. So there's like a pillar on each side, and then it goes back 20 feet, and there's a pillar behind them.
Okay.
Do y'all?
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. You go.
Okay, go ahead.
Do y'all need some help with that? I'm pointing at the campfire.
I don't know that we want your help. You haven't even said what you're here for.
Dude, I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. I literally got here about how long ago would you say? How long was that walk? Casey?
Oh, this was probably 5 minutes.
I literally got here less than about 10 minutes ago. I was in a set of woods making some shine, and now I'm here in a different set of woods with a different set of folks. They didn't kill me on sight. That's a testament to them. That's pretty cool. Now,
They interrupt you when you say that you literally got here 5 minutes ago, saying, "No shit, Sherlock."
what do you mean? No. Like,
Okay.
to this existence. Like, I came from a tube launch from the sky.
We don't care about your existence.
Well,
You know what? I
Pretty
got
fucking
this.
rude, actually.
I got this. Here, I come bringing the gift of onions. And he'll pull out 2 onions and hold them up in his hands. This is how I keep my beautiful skin tone. You have a fire. Yeah, here you go. I'm a coming, baby. And he'll
You
start
see,
walking out. Onions
the
in
2
hand.
guys from the first pillars kind of slowly come out. They have like one of the guys has tattoos on his face. You can see a tattoo on his hand, all black and like no color to him. The other guy has some, glasses. One side of the glasses are broken, and as they're coming out to you, you can see that they have numbers on the left side of their chest.
Wait, you guys are hungry?
I really like the
you have
numbers on your
food?
chest. I do. Here's an onion.
No, don't take a stinking onion here. I cast Goodberry.
Okay, let me tell you right now, Donnie. These are sweet Vidalia onions.
Okay, yes, no, I can eat a sweet onion like an apple. That's fine. These men are very hungry. This will fill them up with one bite.
I won't argue there.
There you go. Eat this.
The first
What are
two
those things
coming-
on your face? Looking at the guy with the glasses.
You mean his tattoos? This is the guy with the glasses responding.
No, your face. The things over your eyes.
Glasses?
Oh, like goggles.
They said I could have them. They're for. I can't see that good at all. I'm basically blind without them.
Weakling.
Oh. Okay.
And it's just glass?
Yeah.
Okay, eat the berry.
So they're approaching kind of like slowly. The other 2 guys that were on the pillars behind them are coming out into the open and just kind of like watching and peering and like seeing what happens with these 2 guys. The one guy goes to Stavros to grab the onions, and then the other guy comes up to you. The guy that grabs the onions just like takes a bite out of it. Tears one tear kind of goes down his face as he's like chewing on it, but he doesn't seem to care at all. And then the other guy is just holding the berry in his hand and kind of like looking at it. What is this?
It's magic. In one bite, you're full forever for the rest of the day.
What do you mean magic?
Magic. Magic. I create a bonfire to my right. Magic.
Do that again.
Okay, I make it to my left. Magic.
He's like all the guys just whoa. And the one guy who's talking to you as the Goodberry goes over, holds the Goodberry over the fire to see if it's like burning and kind of like lets it blacken or brown a little bit. Huh. Okay, tell us more about this magic. And they all start circling in a little bit more to you.
Okay, eat the berries. We can do a magic discussion, I guess. But hold on, what happened with the... Did you guys just show up here last night?
Yeah, we were. I mean, all of us, and one of the guys like puts his hand on the guy who was just speaking, the guy with the Goodberry chest, and he steps up. He has slick back, really fine black hair. He goes, "Yeah, we're all, on the way out of this place, and we're about to get let go, and then all of a sudden, a week out from when we get out, we get, I don't know, it's like we show up here like some sort of bad dream, just plop. I don't even know what happened. If it's this magic
you fall out of the
stuff that
sky.
you're talking about."
You see how he fell out of the sky? Did you see that?
Say again, sorry.
Did you see how he fell out of the sky?
What?
Earlier,
No,
this guy, he
like-
fell out of the sky.
Literally fell out of the sky.
Maybe we did that too.
You did this,
Interesting.
yeah.
Which guy did he fall out of, Donnie?
Hmm.
So
That's one of the
The blue one
life's
up
great
there.
questions, yeah? Yeah.
the one that is actively on fire. This guy.
No, he didn't fall out of you. You fell out.
I
No.
fell out.
You fell out of the sky. The big blue thing up there.
Yes.
I think we're getting confused. Is some people think we're saying guy, and some people think we're saying sky.
Man,
It is quite different. Sky and Sky are very different, you know?
this is confusing.
Is Sky guy, yeah?
The sky
Where-
is where it is in the air, and this guy is the man standing next to me. Do you get what I'm saying?
See?
Actively on
makes-
fire.
Makes total sense.
He gets it.
Mhm.
He speaks Minotaur.
Yeah.
So where are you guys from? Where were you guys?
Sorry, the Feywild. But I was brought in a tube similar to you.
I'm speaking to the wait. So the tube thing is normal. We'll
Yes,
talk
yes,
about
yes.
that on a
It's
on a
normal.
later date. People who are hungry in the weird room. What where were you guys before you came here?
The guy with the, I want to say Goodberry. Goodberry, with a mouthful says, "Upstate New York."
Upstate
And
New-
then one of the other guys who's eating the onion says, "Well, I'm from New Hampshire."
Hey.
And
That
then
was
the
out of
slick
character.
back hair guy says,
I'm-
"Yeah, we're in upstate New York though, and we're just, like I said, we all had about a week left, and we were just about to get out of here on good behavior."
Well, looks like you guys, in my opinion, are pretty much free to go. However, I want to make a proposition to you all.
Yeah, you generally don't make propositions in front of a group of people.
Don't let him prop
Very
Not that type of
faux
proposition.
pas.
let him prop their positions.
I mean,
Let them
would
propose.
would y'all be fine? Like, I don't know what these guys did. However, they've kind of gotten their shit rocked.
These people fell out of the sky from some other world. Sure, let them go. Who knows what the fuck they're going to do? There's a dome that way. You could go live there.
I literally fell out of the sky 5 minutes ago, and y'all took me in.
Okay, well, why don't you become their new captain?
That's honestly come I'm getting at. So I used to make shine down in Alabama. It's a weird. Part of me wants to make this an incest joke of why
Oh,
he's
no.
fire Ganassi.
Nah.
No.
Nah, they're just built different down here.
Sweet man.
Oh.
And the guy that is the slick back hair, he's a little bit younger, so he's talking his mouth off. You guys have you're the law for this area. You're in the enforcement.
They call me Sheriff Stavros.
No, we're not enforcement. No,
I am.
we are hired to do certain jobs, but not specifically enforce law.
This guy just showed up too. Like today.
You don't know nothing. I'm shit. I'm
I'm
Stavros the sheriff.
The only reason I'm saying this is because he has a background as a criminal, so he's
Yeah.
trying to keep these guys from freaking out
Yeah.
and like doing something stupid. Like he was in like the Vidalcan mob before he came here.
The way
Yeah,
you came in was straight up, I'm a mercenary, let me work. And it worked.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah,
I would say to make a persuasion, but they've definitely you guys have given them food. They seem calmer now.
How many guys
They're
are
talking
there?
to you.
Just 4?
There's just 4 that you see.
Okay, well then they each get 2 good berries, and then I give 1 to Kaljan and 1 to Naya.
What's this
They're
for?
sitting there eating them. They're kind of they won't sit down in front of you, but they're one guy, the slick back hair, is leaning on that column. The other 2 are kind of looking over you. One of the guys with the tattoos is just circling behind you guys. He's trying not to be getting too close or anything, but he's just kind of looking, and then he circles back. He's not trying to do it aggressively, but kind of trying to survey you guys out, that sort of thing.
Naya, you put that in someone's mouth if they pass out and die or whatever, and it makes them feel better a bit.
He's gonna take out that deer head and try to stick it in the
Okay.
deer's mouth.
Yeah.
I could tell this upset you before, Donnie. I'm sorry. I'm trying to make it better. She's like awkwardly like trying to pry the mouth open, tongue's just flapping all over the place.
Yeah, I appreciate you
Hey,
trying.
maybe if I like wear the head, it would like be easier for you to shove it in there, though.
Well, does anybody have a sewing kit?
She's just gonna snap my skull.
Damn it! All right, that's fair, I guess.
If you want, I could clean it for you.
So the guy with the slick back hair that's standing a little bit back says, "You live in domes? Is this like magic domes or what kind of stuff is this? Where
Yeah.
Yeah, magic.
Apparently,
domes.
it's anti-shoot people who steal your torso domes, but whatever.
are there a lot of people there?
You mean people that were gifted something that was stolen from you?
The thing with the domes is you can't get in them if you're evil.
Huh?
Are you evil?
You see them kind of like look to each other like with their eyes. Everyone except for Stavros and Daryl see them kind of like each take glances amongst each other. And then they're like, "Oh, yeah, no, we're like I said, we're rehabilitated."
Right. Yeah, so
Look.
you should have no problem.
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter what you do or what you don't do as long as you're not evil.
Exactly. That's exactly what we say.
You only kill people for money.
No killing people. That was
Only
the old.
if they're
None of
bad.
us murder people.
I
Insight
killed
check
some people.
On who?
Say,
All of them?
on the one that's like, no, we don't kill people, or
Yeah.
all of them. I'll do whatever.
Yeah.
yeah,
Roll them.
I
All right,
trust
hold
them.
on, I gotta find insight.
19.
There's
15.
with a 15, you know that there's something more to what like he's not really saying. He's not like blatant on like, oh, okay, I'm just lying here. But with a 19, this guy's probably, if not killed someone, seen a murder. Yeah, he's not telling it the whole truth at all.
I'm not gonna
Severely
like call him
injure
out
also
on it.
counts.
I'm not gonna call him out. I mean, Velikov has done his own stuff, so he's, whatever.
Yeah, I think we're good to. This is the guy with the slick back hair. I think we're good to, hang out here and kind of like fortify this place. I mean, magic is probably dangerous, and
Hold on. You said this place we locked you away for crimes or whatever. Yeah, and you're about to get out. Why the fuck would you want to stay here?
well, how are we gonna
Yeah,
trust
good
you?
space.
You don't gotta trust us. You can go to the dome and meet the other people. Or
Well-
you can just leave and go that way. There's a town that way. There's a town that way. There's a cool farm up there that a devil runs.
Well, there's Donnie. There's Donnie too, and yeah, all of them kind of like look at each other and pause for a second. Yeah, Donnie's the guard that looks after us.
I'm Donnie.
I'm
I'm Donnie.
Chet. This is the guy that you gave the Goodberry to. I'm Chet.
Oh, he has the same name as me, your friend.
I guess so. If your name's Donnie, because they're both Donnie. Yeah,
It's okay.
but he went out to look for food.
All right, we'll wait on Donnie. I'm gonna sit down.
Anyone doing anything while you wait?
Yeah. I want to go look in the cells, see if there's anything of interest in there or people.
Sure. Make me the investigation roll, though it's not going to be hard because they're just normal cells. But anything else?
I would be showing off magic.
Mhm.
I'd probably just like a few probably first level spells. And a lot of cantrips.
Freddie, the guy with the slick back hair, tries to make real good friends with you, and he is like asking a bunch of different questions about spells and how you do it.
It just
Okay.
kind of happens, dude. Oh, what my accent kind of went away.
Mhm.
It just kind of it just works for me. I know a lot of people have to put a lot of effort in to get some form of some capacity.
Is Salem doing anything while everyone's waiting for
Jamming
supposed-
out, dancing, doing my thing, making my own entertainment.
And the people here are like giving you pretty weird glances every once in a while. They have no idea, obviously, what to make of you.
I mean, that's fair. Just like look at me.
Freddie will even ask at one point to Birch. You probably hear this because they don't seem to have much in the way of manners. He says, "What's that thing? What is it? Is that dead? Is it alive? Is it magic?"
Probably some form of magic. Honestly, as I said, I literally got here 5 minutes ago. I don't even know their name. I don't believe they introduced themselves to me.
Keljon, what are you doing as the group is waiting?
Seeing as the only other person who's like familiar with, or the person who's like most familiar with the forest is sitting down. He's actually going to step outside, within hearing distance, and he's just going to kind of keep an eye out on what's in the area.
Okay.
There's so much I want to say to these guys, but Birch
Give
knows
me-
nothing.
Give me a survival as you're doing that. Stavros, what are you up to?
I'll be looking at the cells too. I can roll. I have a passive investigation of 17.
If you guys are looking through the same cells together, you can do with advantage. If you're kind of going one on each side, you can roll separately.
Let's do it together because my roll was not very good.
All right.
Yeah, I got a
And
12.
then-
And then Lekov, what are you doing as you're waiting?
I'm gonna do what Keljin was doing, but head down to like trying to vision this. Basically, if he's at one side of the building or whatever, I want to be kind of at the another corner looking. And I would yeah.
That's a 24.
20.
I'm gonna then down at that, so I'm a ways away from on the other side of the building, and I'm gonna use message to keep in contact with him and just kind of communicate.
And Donnie, you're just sitting.
Yeah, I would kind of essentially I would just tell them the stars will give them magic powers.
The guy eating the good berry is intently listening to you. The other guys kind of like roll their eyes at you.
I pull out a stone tablet with like constellation holes poked through it and start like holding it up and explaining how it works to him.
If he's still doing this by the time I come back, I'll like minor illusion some stars to line up with the tablet.
In the cells, what you guys are finding with your roll is a lot of different books. Some cells have like 10 books, some have one. In a lot of the cells, there are these plastic magazines with just nude figures. Some have men, some have women. The ones that have men are hidden very well. And the ones that have women are often like just in disrepair and really, how do I want to say, faded and everything. A lot of the books that you
Stuck
see
together.
are, yeah, a lot of the books that you see are like Catch-22 or 1984, Slaughterhouse-5, Escape from Alcatraz. You also see Catcher in the Rye, A Clockwork Orange.
Oh, sick.
a
That's
ton
me,
of-
not Salem.
A ton of different books that are in there. I would say that you can easily get a pack of crayons, pack of colored pencils, basically just all kinds of nondescript art supplies, so like paper. You probably find altogether 50 sheets of paper. Pencils, you'll find 49 different pencils. Let's see. Each room has sheets, a top sheet, fitted sheet, a mattress, and what am I trying to say? A pillow. You probably don't know what porcelain is. If you do know what porcelain, there's a little porcelain bowl in every cell.
Naya's gonna grab one of the nudie mags and just like lay down on one of the mattresses and start flipping through them.
Yeah, the one of the middle pages just kind of folds out, and there is a black-haired, short bob cut female. Well, did you pick one of the male or the female nudie mags? I should ask.
I want one of each.
One of
I-
each, yeah. So the
not
first
for
one, the
anything.
female one, is short bob cut female, kind of like medium size and no, not skinny, but filled out for her body. She's holding an assault rifle in her
Ooh.
arms,
Nice.
and her leg is pulled up on a rock, and you can see all of her lower half. It's
Naya's horn.
Her Terry
stiffened.
fold.
pretty specific there. The male one is actually a calendar. It has guys dressed up. I don't know, what should it be?
Firefighters.
As
Just
Firemen.
even.
no, as Greek gods. If you know any of your Greek gods, you have a guy holding a firebolt that actually attaches to his manhood, which is fully
Mm.
erect. And then
Naya's
there's
just like stroking one of her horns.
Great time to mention that this is a 18 and up podcast.
Just touching my horns.
I was talking about his fully erect.
I didn't show a picture of it.
His manhood.
It's natural.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do I see her looking at this?
Well, you see them going in and out of all of the different cells. You can't really see into the cells very easily from where you are, a little bit like in the middle.
Damn. All right, that's
you
fine.
don't see Naya come out of a cell after, like she's kind of going through 1 minute for each of them. So she hasn't come out of one of the cells in a few minutes.
I was gonna rush in like I do when my family gets the Oriental Trading Catalog, and they're like, "Hey, the Halloween shit's here," but I don't know that it's there, so it's fine.
Hey, Casey.
Yep.
So I cast a first level spell.
Oh,
Wild-
give me your roll on the wild magic table, the D100.
That is 98.
Oh, you're just straight up. He has to surge every spell.
Yeah, fuck it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, fuck
It
it.
says there's an
What?
option. So you have faint music. It is actually Amazing Grace that is like kind of choir music playing around you as you cast
Okay.
that spell, and it goes on for the next like 10 minutes.
Okay.
Bro, you're
So
bumming my
every-
jams out.
Every spell I cast, I have a surge.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
It depends on the DM.
Okay.
So there is, like, if you read it, once you used your advantage, I think is granted at, is it level 1 or level 3? Then you have the opportunity to be able to do it, but it's on the DM's discretion.
Mhm.
And there's certain times that you're supposed to roll it as well. I don't remember the exact pieces.
You're supposed to roll after every first level or higher spell. And if you get a 1, you wild surge.
Oh, yeah.
But that's only
exactly.
after you've used your advantage.
Yep.
And if you do surge, you get your advantage back. And
Yep,
you can
yeah.
use the advantage on any spell, like attack or saving throw.
So
Or not
you,
saving throw, any attack you would make.
You roll that, I think it's a D20, right?
Yeah.
But you can choose, like, the DM at their discretion can choose to roll on the
Yeah, he can
table
just
anyway.
make it. Yeah. Exactly.
So yeah, you would normally, for all of your spells, wow, the dog's like attacking me. You would be rolling to see if you do that, and then you can let the DM know. But you can also just have it anytime if it's anything but a cantrip. Roll on the wild magic table.
I like it.
I just like wild magic, so
Me too.
it's fun. Kalejan, you were looking around the area. Are you looking for anything specific, or just kind of looking for the lay of the land?
Looking for the lay of the land, keeping a watch out. something killed that deer and those animals.
Nothing seems different in this area of the woods. Like we'd said, there were different rocks. There's brush. It definitely seems pretty weird in this area where everything's kind of cracked. It looks. You can even see kind of branches hanging down, and they'll fall off every once in a while. It doesn't look like this place has been there for a long time. There's not mold growing on it. Just is completely almost separate from these woods, as they seem like two different places.
Okay.
Any other questions before waiting and something might happen?
Nope.
Earlier, Stavros said that he could clean up this skull, this deer head, and I want to see if he can like tidy it up so I can try to get to wear it at some point.
Through the magic of prestidigitation, I can clean said skull. And a 1 and a 2. Is that a piece of licorice?
Dude, focus.
Huh?
Can you put holes in it?
I mean, probably.
Okay, can you put some holes in it so my horns will fit?
I mean, I do transmutation magic. Sure.
Naya's not the brightest, so she needs a yes or no.
Yes.
Sweet.
Here you go. Cleaned up and ready for your horns.
So the brain is still in there. The skin is still on it. It just no longer smells. It looks pristine, but it's still like, I don't want to say it falls apart, but it's still like real. Like it isn't.
It's like a mounted head
preserved.
instead of yeah.
Yeah, but it isn't preserved. It looks like a mounted head, but it has all of the same feel. It's not. It's as if it was killed like a minute ago, or less.
Pretty. Thanks. Gonna hold it in their lap and just sit around next to everybody else.
So as you guys were coming here, the sun was starting to set. It's been about 30 more minutes to get there from when the sun started to set, meaning like when you were like a few hundred feet out. As you are talking and waiting, looking through the cells, it's another hour. The sun isn't completely down, but it is looking to be twilight. It's pretty dark. You think that probably within the next 30 minutes, you're not going to be able to see that well to get back, anyone with dark vision. You can also tell, if it wasn't completely obvious, these individuals are human, at least for whatever you can see. They don't seem to be any other race that you might know of. But you hear off in the distance I can't whistle in this, can I? We'll say it's a knocking, and you hear it's a very specific knock of 1 2 1 2 3, and then it's a couple knocks in a row, and the guys all look up and kind of start motioning over, like yeah, that's him. And the guy Freddie with the slicked back hair goes to yell out. He says, "Donnie, it's safe. They're good. They've been helping us and giving us food."
I'm gonna be obnoxious, and since I'm proficient in the drum, I'm just gonna keep mimicking the knock on like whatever hard surface is in front of me.
Anyone else want to do anything for?
Well, so the famous Donnie arrives. Let's see him.
I'll wait and see.
There's individual approaching, short hair, clean shaven. They have what looks to be very different from these guys here for what they're wearing. A collared shirt. It is like a beige or yellow with a black collar. It has pockets on it, on like the front breast pockets. He has a belt that he's wearing. There's an empty holster, black pants. The pants are pressed. Some boots that are also black. And there's some other things you can't really tell what's on his belt. In his arms, though, he is holding. How would he have that?
Deer organs.
He has like a branch with like a fern, or not a fern. Yeah, I don't know, a branch with some leaves, and then he is holding a bunch of different cuts of what you would probably assume would be the deer, but it doesn't look like a deer at all because, of course, it's just like, you know,
Bits.
leg, flank, meat cut from ribs. You can't see any organs from when he's approaching. He's kind of scowling at you guys as he approaches too. He doesn't say anything.
Hello.
Oh, hi, welcome. I'm Donnie. I'm looking after these criminals.
Yeah, so these guys say they're supposed to get out in 2 weeks or something.
Yeah, these are the nice guys. They are set to, like they said, each of them get out next week. And he looks to the other individuals, and then he comes back. I was just getting them food. It looks like you are all set. You nice folks have helped them out. And he's starting to actually look at you and kind of gives some weird looks. Tries to hide it a little bit, but anyone even with like a passive insight of just has to be over 10 can see that he's like surprised by Salem, and then I think Donnie's normal.
That's
Stafford's
fair.
normal.
I'm a lot.
I mean,
to
I'm
take
a
in, for
minotaur.
Birch is. Oh yeah, you're a minotaur.
Yeah.
At least you look like something they might have seen before. In the they almost they kind of look
They
you up and
recognize you
down,
where you
but
are.
yeah, Birch is like he's kind of like stops at you for a second to watch, like you're almost flaming, so he's like trying to see,
Actively on fire.
winking at you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I would have come in behind him probably.
Okay, so you're like a guard or something? You're the boss here?
I wouldn't call myself the boss. I mean, I'm just, one that's skilled and has some tools, and I wanted to offer up myself to help out. I'm from the woods and everything, so I know my way around. And like I said, and he kind of pats his belt. I have a knife and all that.
Well, I got some more questions, but if any of my friends here want to talk to you, you guys feel free.
Is Naya able to tell that this head comes from that body?
No, like I said, it isn't like the deer carcass itself was left there. There was just organs and meat cut out from it. So
Got it.
there was like all the skin, bones, and everything was left there, but it was gutted where it sat.
Stavros starts running out. Oh, I left my teapot on. I gotta run.
Really?
Yeah.
Bro, we've been gone for like hours and you just figured this out?
Yeah, your house probably burned down by now.
Yeah, that is
no, he's-
not good for house.
Oh
He
well, you
ran
better
out.
go get it, buddy.
He's gone.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi, Stavros.
Love you.
Tell you about the loot.
Well, shit.
Okay, well, so we found the deer that was gutted with the organs missing. Did you do this?
Yeah, that's what this is right here. And he holds out the meat. A couple pieces look cooked, and he's actually approaching the fire. He makes sure that he's kind of approaching slowly. It doesn't look like he's being cautious because of you. He doesn't want to startle anyone. So he's kind of like watching your eyes as he's approaching.
No, you're fine as long as you're eating the food, whatever. That's what animals are put on Earth for.
That's what my dad said.
But you got all the organs. I don't see them all on you. Did you eat some yourself, or were there other people out there?
Oh yeah, he interrupts you. I got hungry on the way. I built a small fire. Hunting really takes a lot out of you. Plus, I figured, wouldn't hurt to take those. They can go bad real quick. Anyone who knows anything about hunting knows that organs don't necessarily go bad really quick at all. Just about the same time for the rest of the meat. It may not keep for days, but anyone who doesn't have a survival, let's say, over 2 wouldn't really know that.
Right.
which means I know that.
Okay, Donnie. I'm also Donnie. Nice to meet you.
Well, it's a great name. That sounds great. So you guys are from here, wherever this is?
No.
No.
Not exactly, no.
No.
As far as I concurred, most people here aren't from here. They seem to fall out of the sky or end up in tubes.
Yeah, did you pass a tube on your way? Like a cylindrical object that was embedded into the earth?
I think I saw something metal over there.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay. Tube.
I popped out of that about
So it seems to me like
hours ago.
this is some sort of, I don't know, worlds colliding kind of thing. Like we were in the jail and I was doing my rounds, and then bam, like this whole quaking started happening, and uh, we're here in the dark, woods last night.
Yeah, we don't
It is
know what
accurate.
it is. We don't know how it works. But you in the pier, you don't have a way to go back really most of the time.
This is probably true.
So this is the first I'm hearing of that. No way to get back.
We can try. There's a lot of very powerful magicians here. So maybe?
Very power. All right, maybe. I don't know. I'll explore. Be sure.
Yeah,
Figure out what's
this
going
is
on.
smarter. This is smart. Hey,
Alright,
Donnie, don't fucking lie to me. Was there anybody else here that got away?
It got away. No, I've kept, these guys are almost done with their time. And speaking of which, have they been good to you? They've been, on the up and up. They haven't, been rude, or, I know. And he points at the guy who was eating the good berry. I know his manners are what they are.
He was fine. All of them were fine except the young one. He was very annoying.
Oh yeah, Freddy's an asshole, but he's a good kid at heart.
and
Do I feel like he's
What-
lying about nobody else escaping or being there?
Roll an insight.
$18.
You're a dick. You felt like he changed the subject pretty damn quick when you asked that, and he tried to adjust to a different conversation. He's definitely hiding something to that question.
I'm not gonna bring it up.
So what are y'all's plans? Are you just gonna make them wait out their time?
Well, the way I see it, these guys, this might be my job, but wherever we are now, I can't hold 4 guys here. I've been talking to them this morning, and it probably makes the most sense for everyone to stay together. And I don't want them just going off. They've been here for their respective times, and I think if they run off, we don't know what kind of dangers could happen. So we're just kind of taking it one step at a time right now.
I know about as much as you guys, but I don't know. Apparently, there's a town or two pretty
The guy-
close.
The guy with the good berry, or that he's eaten it by this point, speaks up and says, "Yeah, they talked about a dome, but doesn't sound. There's all kinds of people there, and doesn't sound like we'd be welcome."
That's not what we said at all. Can I talk to my friends outside real quick? You guys stay right here.
Yeah, do what you need to. This is Donnie.
Come on, guys.
I was following.
Sure.
I have a question about fire. Gonna ask you real quick.
Yeah,
Do they produce dim light, or do they produce light?
not like raw,
Okay.
but I mean, flavor-wise, I wouldn't care.
Yeah.
Like 5-foot dim light, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought they had an ability.
I also am carrying a glow stick if that helps you with whatever you're trying to do.
Well, no, I it was more of a just what I'm trying to picture in my head.
We'll say that they produce dim light on themselves, but if you go out more than 5 feet, you really can't see it.
We'll also
Like, I
say
can look in
it's,
your backpack for you, but other than that, like, that's it.
say it's easily hideable. So
Easily
it
hideable.
wouldn't be something that you would have to worry about stealthing.
Mm-mm.
So,
Oh, all right.
all right, guys. I'm pretty sure the guys we first met are all good to go. We'll get into the dome fine. I don't really trust this leader guard guy.
Gives me the creeps. I don't like anyone with hair like that.
She's accurate.
What do you think, Salem, Keljon?
I mean, like, they don't seem to be hurting people actively, so I'm good to go.
From the way you guys have kind of described yourselves and the people around, I feel like a few mainland criminals are nothing out of the ordinary.
Yes.
They
That's
don't
a
seem
good
to be
point.
much of a danger.
What was this?
Yeah.
They don't seem to be much of a danger to any.
Mm-mm.
The one thing that has me most worried is the whole organ thing. Like, I don't think he would have ate that many deer organs on himself on the way home. It's a bit weird, right?
Do you think maybe he was feeding them to something else?
Well, are there any
Or
fresh
using
tracks?
something else.
There
Did he
were
make any-
tracks,
If
remember?
he ate a
Did-
couple of meals.
Did he just make any tracks? I'm not very good at tracking or anything like that. But
Oh, okay, farm boy. That seems kind of counterintuitive.
yeah,
We could
hey,
go
I
look.
make shine. I don't hunt. I don't kill.
Hey, Rogue Man, you want to go run around the side of the building and see if he tracked anything?
Yes, I go do that.
All right.
We could
Uh,
also pull the some of the original guys for a conversation. I assume whatever we say is gonna go. I do not feel as though they're gonna be able to kind of say no. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they
So if
seem
we
like
want
the
to
type
pull,
that would die like really quickly.
Yeah,
if we
we're having
want
a
to
glow
pull
stick drink
them,
contest, we win.
if we
Hmm.
want to pull them for some conversations and just interview like an entrance interview, I don't know how this dome thing works. If y'all just take everybody,
Yeah, that
y'all
sounds a
just kind
bit
of took
formal.
me in. No, see what they think about this guy.
This place is populated with cast down gods.
Cast down
True.
like literal fucking gods, or
Yeah.
Yes, they're former gods. They were
Nope.
stripped of their divine essence.
and they're
by-
just kind of like watching down on you all, like
oh no,
maintaining interest.
they run like a bar, and a shop of trinkets, and other similar things.
I'm not gonna lie, I went into an in-between world outside of town, weird acorn tree dream state land, and some little girl put my name on a list to be a god myself. I haven't heard anything about it since, but that might come up someday.
This place gets fucking weirder by the minute.
Could be worse.
It honestly could be. However, I could be home.
Casey Joe
Yeah.
went to
It is
check.
not quiet here.
Yeah, would be out checking for tracks and stuff.
See if there were any other tracks with Donnie.
Oh, give me a survival for that. Sorry.
Survival? Okay.
Or investigation.
Ooh, okay. That would be better.
Mhm.
That is number. Dirty 20.
You see the two sets of tracks, which seem to just be boot prints leading to here and from here. The other tracks that are in woods are, just random animal tracks that go, different directions. There doesn't seem to be anything else that came with these boot tracks or left with these boot tracks.
Interesting. Okay.
Mhm. Are you looking
I
around the
head
whole
back.
area, or are you just looking back where he came from?
I'll kind of start with that, and then maybe do kind of a once around the building before coming back.
Yeah, give me another roll for that for investigation.
Got okay. That one, oh, is better. 24.
I'll look from a piece of paper. You don't find tracks with that. You do find in behind the building, there's a bunch of brush, and it doesn't look like there is, how would I say, like kind of just natural fall and all that sort of stuff. It looks like everything's kind of stacked, and there's some blood that you find in the area, just here and there. It doesn't really seem to lead up to anything except for tracks that are actually leading up to this pile, for lack of a better way to put it.
Um, yeah, before I check that pile of stuff, I want to grab someone else so it's not just the me show. So I would come back kind of to the party, and you don't know who's really not super engaged with the everyone, all the
I'll come help
normal
you.
people. Yeah.
Do you,
Uh,
I would go because I don't like them.
do you tell everybody what you saw, or just snag someone out of the group?
I just kind of want to snag someone out of the group right now because I think if we just kind of all up and disappear, it might make them a bit
Okay.
suspect or something. I don't
So
know.
you
All
come
right.
back to the group from doing kind of like a peripheral walk around for the area, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you go, is it straight back in that direction for behind the building?
See. Yeah. Basically,
Okay.
whatever side that is, I'm just going back to where we came in.
Passive 16. You see Donnie, the guard there, kind of like looking over his shoulder, watching you as you and who's the other person?
I said I was helping, right?
Salem.
Yeah.
As you and Salem go back over there.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't like walk in and like whisper in the ear. I would use to kind of stay out of range and
Oh, I
use
figure you
mess.
guys are like 100 feet or something like that, like not within really any distance that they can hear when you go back over, but it's the walking back to the same direction.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
What's the rest of the group doing as you guys go over there?
Naya is not trusting any of these new people. She does not like new people at all. So she's kind of a bit standoffish. She's in her like standard power stance, just kind of watching what's going on because she doesn't really feel too comfortable with this, but doesn't really know what to do just yet.
Naya, can you back me up on something?
What up?
I'm gonna lean in the door and yell for the young guy. What was his name? Lenny, Jerry, Jenny,
Freddie.
James.
His name
Steve.
was definitely Jenny.
Freddie, come here, come here.
So you guys can see them. You see them talking amongst each other, though, as your friends are circling back there. And Freddie kind of waves at you, and you can see them kind of go off towards the back of the building there.
Come over here. Come here.
All of them are grouping together at this point.
Freddie, you by yourself. Come here. We need to talk.
He's following the group, and he kind of just like waves back and smiles.
Hey,
Like,
I will
they'll walk
kill
over
you
to
all. Come here
I'm-
now.
I'm gonna go for intimidation and say just Freddy. Come here. Let's see.
Yeah, give me a roll.
That is going to be a nat 20 plus 4. 24.
So Freddie stops. I'm trying to think with what the other group would do. That's my only. He comes up and yells to you guys. He's sitting at like the fire right now. What are the other guys doing? They are behind him, but really close to the different pillars on each side of him. And Freddy's looking at like, hey, what do you need?
Come here.
I don't feel. What are you guys
Oh my god.
doing
Come
over
on. We
there?
want to
Naya's gonna
talk.
go over
me?
there and pick him up by the collar and drag him over.
If you are going to do that, you'll need to roll initiative.
Oh no.
Oh no.
All right, well, hold on. Confer with the team. Donnie, do you want me to go grab him?
I just want him to come talk to us by himself.
Well, he's not gonna do that. So, do you want me to make him do it?
We'll just fucking leave him here then.
All right, fine.
All right, have fun dying in the wilderness, guys.
Wait. What's
Which one of you got message? Why can't you just message him?
message Donnie?
No, not Donnie. The guy he's trying to yell at.
I don't know
Mm.
message.
I know message.
And what do you wish to tell him?
I just want to see if we could like intimidate him into telling us if there were other people here. Because I think there were other people here and the guard is hiding someone.
You just want me to send a very vague message to pierce in his psyche to a person who doesn't understand magic? I like this idea.
Yes, say you can
How-
reply.
How dark and no, I don't. What if I don't want to reply?
Well, then what's the fucking
point is
of
to
the
get the
message,
reply.
man? Am I
What-
am I the
alright,
only one who knows what the fuck is going on right now?
Listen.
No, like I'm here and I'm not even
Okay.
that smart.
All right. What do you want me to say?
Ask him if there was anybody else here, and if he lies to us, we're gonna kill everybody.
Naya's getting hype. She was very
All right. What is
excited
it? It's
about the
20. It's
concept.
oh.
120 feet, I think, on message.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm saying you can easily get like using range. But as you guys are doing all this, I'm going to circle back after you get your message off to Velikov and Salem.
I apologize. My headset died.
You just said
What's
you're
your-
like I was just encouraging them to send the message because I was like, why am I not the dumbest one in the room right now?
Salem, you're with Velikov, right? You guys are circling around at this time?
Shit, yeah. If I'm not there, then I'm not there.
Salem
Yeah.
was yelling as he walked off.
My headset's coming in and out. Whatever the message is, I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna try and figure this out.
He
Okay.
sends the message I asked.
Yeah, so you guys received
sends it.
that. You're coming back. You're probably like 30 feet out from this pile that you had found, though, Velikov, and Salem.
Okay, yeah.
Philo, what?
Ye-
What we found?
Yeah, so I went around the building and saw a pile, random blood spots, but leading into bush. Pile, it's weird.
You want me to go
Look.
inside the bush and look at it?
I mean, we both could. I don't want one of us to go in there and end up dying or something.
Do you respond to the message at all?
Oh shit! Was the message to
No,
us?
the message was to the
Frank
kid.
Freddy.
Frank.
Yeah.
Oh,
Freddy,
Freddy.
whatever.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gotcha.
The message was tell us if there was somebody else here other than you guys, and if you lie to us, we're gonna kill you all.
You don't. He doesn't reply at all. He goes back to the other people, and you just see them hiding behind the pillars now.
We would hear the first 20 seconds. Isn't that how that
It's
works?
the first however many words, 25 words.
20 words. 25 words.
Chooses to. Let me look at
But
it.
he doesn't know how the spell works.
No. Exactly. That's why I'm gonna give it message spell.
Naya
Yeah,
would
what
like to
that-
choose murder at this point.
Choose violence. Wake up and
She's
choose
still-
violence.
She is waking up and choosing violence. Now that she's had her alone time in the cell, her horns are back to normal. She's got some more aggression to let out.
How many bodies were there? Was there one body or?
We found like a couple of animal bodies.
Okay.
Remains of animals.
I walked away. That's why I was confused.
So I'll tell you, I'm going to give you something that he says, but the spell reads, you point your finger toward a creature within range and whisper a message. The target and only the target hears the message and can reply in a whisper that only you hear. But just to your point, where he doesn't really know how the magic works, you hear a long pause for 10 seconds. As you see him disappear, you hear him say, they know, and I think the jig's up. And then that's it.
I mean, all right.
I don't know if you
How-
relay that to other people though.
Yeah, I would. I'll be like, look, in the little bit that I've been here, I feel like this place is a little different than usual. I feel like if we understood what the fuck was going on and they gave us a little bit of information, we could avoid needless death.
Yeah. That's the whole thing I've been trying to say this whole time. Just tell us the
Is it
truth.
really
We'll
needless?
give you fucking shelter and food and everything.
Well, let's go in there and try that.
Maybe they want to die.
Maybe they want to
Seems like
die.
they want to die.
Maybe I can just cast Shatter. Who knows?
They want to die. I'll gladly escort them on their way out.
I think this prison is some kind of Stockholm.
Hmm.
Velikov, what are you doing as you and Salem approach these or this pile or bush? You
Well, I mean, kind of what I said earlier. And heading into the bush. So just saying what I found.
If he
Push.
doesn't stop me, I'm diving in.
cool.
Yeah.
So
go for it.
there's no trap or anything there. You just pull back these bushes that have a almost completely naked looks like man in his underwear, socks on, has blonde hair. As you keep looking, you see I don't know that you would really know what a firearm is. Anyone who has seen a gun can see, there's this like handheld with a trigger, black gun that is broken and sooty. Like the actual muzzle of it is cracked.
Interesting.
Is the man alive?
Man's definitely dead. They're looking at him. I mean,
Did
anyone
he
can do a
shoot
medicine roll, but
His head is backwards.
That's a good point. That's a good
Like-
point.
He still could have a pulse. You don't know. You a doctor?
That's a
You're
12
not
on a
there.
medicine check.
Hold on, I'll roll medicine too. Hold on one second.
what are you just discerning, like cause of death, or
Yeah, I'll do
Yeah.
cause of death because I rolled a 24.
you guys can easily see? I mean, there's different marks on him. There's some marks on his arms. It looks like hand, kind of like being held. But his face is blue, and there's really dark marks around his neck from where it looks like he was asphyxiated.
Why is it that half of my rolls are just to figure out how people died and then I like do an SBU monologue?
Who knows? Giblet, poor man was given necktie.
The last necktie he'd ever wear.
Wear.
Dun, dun.
Dum dum.
Are you guys doing anything more? Are you going back to the party?
I'm
Or?
running back. I'm skipping actually.
Yeah, I'm running back.
You guys notice that the people that were in this building are not visible at this point.
Quick question.
I mean, I'm grabbing the gun and putting it in the backpack just for
Okay.
later stuff, but
What's your question?
I know some of us.
Never mind. Never mind with that.
Yep.
It might come into play. Yeah, no, I'm good.
So you guys come running back.
Hello, what'd you find?
Not good. I'm going to quietly exposit. Just cast exposition. Show, and they're like, I found this on the body, and kind of trying to keep from where I'm assuming you guys will point it out where they went to.
Mhm.
Keep it hidden from there, but show the gun to the party.
Yes, I've seen something like this
The
before.
hell's that?
These, they make them down in the Underdome.
I recognize that.
The Kethra place.
Yes.
The train?
Yeah, the train place. They make these.
Oh,
Wait, is that broken?
It seems like, yes.
Cast mending.
Mending is only if there's one break in it. So the muzzle
it
looks
one
like
break?
it's cracked. Yeah, it's one
Okay.
like crack or something like that.
Damn it.
Mhm.
I thought it was just
Repairs
like
a single break. I'm gonna start getting to
Wow.
work. I'm gonna repair break by break. No.
Yeah, you can do that. You spend a lot of time with it.
You keep to repair, but give it back when done, yes?
Very well.
All
I
right.
told you I wasn't much of a.
What do we do now? I let Caljon take the lead.
Okay. So I think it's pretty clear that they killed that guy.
All right. I like where your head's at. What's next?
Oh, go back to the dome.
All right. And we just
All right,
we just let them live out here on their own.
killing dudes.
I would
It-
like to
it-
kill them.
It seems like we should be.
I would like to do a murder.
Seems like we should do something about it, but I do not know.
I just
Are we vigilantes or are we reporters?
I was just
Why
trying
not
to
both?
fix nature, and as far as I know, this is just a weird guy who likes to eat lungs.
I was told I'd be able to use my weapons.
All right, let's go kill Donnie. I don't know about the other guys, but
Yeah.
let's kill Donnie at least, okay?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Frank did say the jig was up.
Well, he had an empty holder
So-
for this thing in his side pocket, so it's got to be his, right?
Oh yeah, that's true. Also, if they all know about it, then they're not stopping
Then
him from.
they're all in on it.
Well, they're
Yeah.
scared. They're scared of him. He was their oppressor, right?
I would
We,
like to
we
get a
will
little.
invest.
Yeah, I would like to get a little bit of information. If
I'm
we
fairly
get it.
certain he was their oppressor, but
Could just torture information out of him.
well, he could-
Yeah.
That's a little extreme.
Would I have gotten I'm assuming just because I investigated the body and everything, I would have gotten a good view of this dead guy and
Yeah.
everything. Yeah. Cool. Cool. So we are going to take care of them, yes? Is that general consensus?
Yeah.
That's what
Hell
people are
yeah.
talking about. I'm going to ask if this body, dead person, was about the same size as Donnie.
Interesting question.
He is the same build as you're describing him. They really look pretty similar.
Huh.
Hmm.
Carl, why are you so
Interesting.
smart all the time?
So damn smart.
What you thinking, Caljon?
They killed the guy and Donnie took his clothes.
That
Oh,
seems
so you
accurate.
think-
I've seen it done before, yes.
So Donnie's not the oppressor. This guy
Correct.
was.
Yes. Oppressor maybe.
That he was the guard. Donnie just killed him.
Or the skinwalker, right? Right?
That could also be
Eh.
very true.
But maybe.
Did he have a face, the dead guy?
Yeah, but it was on backwards.
Okay.
Like
I,
upside down, rearranged, or like twisted.
Head facing backwards. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's not in the well, but I have idea to use it to scare them when we go to here of.
You want to use the head?
No, I do a little magic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure, let's do it. I'm still not confident the other guys are bad, but Donnie definitely needs to die, so let's go.
You guys are
All right.
walking in. What's your? You have like a order that you're walking in. If you remember,
Well,
going 50 feet in is difficult terrain.
where did they went? They went around one of the pillars, and do you know exactly where they are, like in general area, or are they just out of sight, just gone now?
They aren't hiding very well. They're just putting themselves behind the first two pillars. So you see two guys behind one pillar and two guys behind another pillar.
No one behind us.
Oh, sorry, there's a third too. So Donnie is also back there, but he's like, if you're actually looking for him, he's visible. He's not like hidden right behind. You can see him kind of pointing to one guy and then pointing to the other guys behind the pillar. But no one is no, everyone's accounted for there.
Not very smart.
Agreed. As we get kind of within range / we're moving in.
Mhm.
I'm going to cast Silent Image there, kind of just above the ground, floating. And I'm gonna call him OG Donnie or Guard Dude. Give him like the body, or make an illusion of that body, how it is, all messed up, everything. With the, if the head's backwards, the head's facing them, the body's facing the other way, but it all like ghost-like and really messed up and floating there, just staring at them with whited out eyes.
That's metal.
I
Yeah,
like it.
I'll have you guys roll for initiative on that, but that could definitely happen on the first round. You guys, depending on how you're doing it, so how far do you go out? That could easily be a surprise round. You would feel that if you start trying to trudge through this last 50 feet of this difficult terrain, you'll probably be within range of them. And like it would look like an act of aggression. But if you are casting that like just at that end of that 50 feet, you could probably get the jump on them without them really suspecting that you're trying to infiltrate or anything.
Oh yeah, no, it would be kind of as almost like the signal to attack. So we'd be friendly up until that point. It's, from my point of view, they don't know what magic is. They're in a new place that has magic. This could just be something that happens when someone dies. They don't know. Freaking them out.
Yeah. Let me know what your spell DC on that is too.
Oh, it's not a DC. It's just a silent image. It's
So
just
with silent
there.
image, the way that I usually treat it is as an illusion to where they could see through it.
Oh yeah, hold on.
If they actively
Here, last
take an
sentence.
action.
Yeah. Use its action to examine the image. Determine it's an illusion with successful investigation check against my spell save DC.
Yep.
I don't have, because none of the spells that I have that.
What's your intelligence and proficiency?
Oh, here you go. 14. There you go. Yeah.
Cool. Just using that for later. And so you go up. Does anyone else want to do anything as your friend is casting a spell? I would assume you're 50 feet out at this point. And it's not from them because there's probably another like 10 feet. It's just from where it gets to be the like non-difficult terrain.
I would turn into a galaxy.
Okay.
I am gonna make like dead people groaning noises using minor illusion to accompany his image.
Okay. What is your spell DC?
My spell DC, my save DC is a 16.
16. I gotta up it to 16 in that case, but I'll give them disadvantage for their roll where you guys are working.
I would still like to try and talk.
I'll say you're going in as your friend is preparing.
We're not talking to Donnie. We can talk to the other guys, but
Oh yeah, just listen. We found the body. Just want to know why.
as there's a ghost form of
Yeah.
said
Oh,
body
yeah.
floating above them, making noises.
Yeah.
If I was in this situation, I would want to fucking talk. I can do persuasion, intimidation, whichever you want. What do you think? I would like to do
Is it also at
persuasion.
advantage because they're terrified because they see and hear a dead guy?
We'll see. We'll have it happen on your turn, but hold that. So we're going to kind of go down and see how
I didn't change mine.
everything's. Yeah, because if they're attacking, then it would be at a disadvantage to try to like get them to submit or something like that. But if you do this in the realm of everything, I was just kind of seeing if anyone wanted to kind of take like free action for preparing themselves for the battle beforehand.
All right, put your dex in, Harrington, since you stole my fucking number.
Oh, 2. 14 dex. 14 dex. Plus
Yeah,
2.
I'm
Thank you.
first.
Nice. Love that.
Nice.
But I will say I would also like to cast True Strike.
Yeah, you can have True Strike before everything starts. Anything else before we start going into -1 there, Donnie?
Yeah, thanks. I rolled a 2.
So did everything we stipulated happen already?
It's happening on this round, and you're able to like silent image. He can have move and everything. It's already like you've already cast True Strike. He's already done. It's not happening, but they're reactions because it's really like
So like the silent image is up currently.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, it's almost like a surprise round happened, but it was like you guys were able to prep because you weren't in combat. It was just going to be that if you attacked them, they obviously weren't surprised because they were prepared. So it's kind of a in-between surprise round kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't initiating anything. They were kind of waiting to respond. Therefore, you could prepare yourself. You probably could have waited even like 10 or 30 minutes doing stuff if you wanted. Good?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Velikov, as you're 50 feet out doing this silent image, you can pretty seamlessly have it do like different movements and everything on each round. I think it's concentration unless you cast it at a level 5 or above.
Well, I only have level 1s, so yeah, it's a concentration.
Yep. Anything else on your turn? That didn't take your action. That was last turn.
Well, yeah, I mean that's just moving around and doing its things. Other than that, I just kind of have my what I want.
Are you
I'll just
staying
have
50
like
feet out?
no, I'll be getting closer. So yeah, moving up, and yeah, just kind of short bow out, ready to go. But until they, what was that?
30 feet.
Yeah.
So you get about 15 feet in for the difficult terrain.
All right. Yeah, and then if I just have the short bow ready to go, kind of a it's gonna be a ready to action, and if they show hostility and come to attack, I will.
Yeah, absolutely. A 19. Yeah. Salem, you're up.
Sick. I'm going to make my groaning noise get very loud and then die back down because I can do that, I guess. I don't know. And then I'm going to also move forward behind Velikov.
Okay, so you're moving 15 feet up. Do you want to ready an action for anything? I'll let you easily do the minor action just because you can. It happens for a minute, so you can have that happen.
I guess I'll just hold an Eldritch Blast if any of them attack.
Yeah. Birch, you're up.
Oh, yeah, that's me. I'm going to. All right. I don't know these people that I'm with. I know nothing about how they fight. Who looks like the biggest smacky person?
Between Donnie and Naya.
You said you turned into a galaxy?
Yeah, Naya actively is buff and has big swords. I have a little sickle and I'm a galaxy man.
So
Big
take that as you
swords?
will.
Big swords? You're gonna get hasted.
Ooh.
Sick.
You just have to be willing. So let me know for any reason, Naya, if you wouldn't want to be hasted.
Notes do.
Cool. Anything
And then,
else for bonus action or
continuing to walk forward. I for flavor, I'm a subtle spell that as well. Oh, I need to roll.
Oh,
Wild magic.
Dude, I gotta play a sorcerer.
Oh yeah.
they're fun.
So do I roll the?
Normally you're
Two-
supposed to roll a d20. I'm just gonna have you roll on the table until I say not.
Hmm.
So I physically
works.
cannot cast the spell that I want then.
No, you still
No,
cast the
no,
spell you want.
Oh
It's
no,
just
I still
Extra stuff
cast.
Yeah.
happens.
Okay,
just more
You
stuff
could-
happens
yeah.
on top of it.
that's a 56.
56 is all of your hair falls out all over your body.
It's just fire. It's just fire. Like I shed
So-
my fucking flames.
Yeah, you no longer have
You go out
fire
like a
for your
fucking
hair.
match,
It's-
dude.
yeah.
Okay.
You know that
that-
that's your hair, so it's not like your fire has gone out. It's just
Mm-hmm.
that like your hair that is fire is no longer there.
Okay, it'll spark back up. I'm not too.
Your
worried.
scalp feels cold under your straw hat.
Yeah,
all
honestly.
birch.
You find
And
that
then-
within... Oh, go ahead.
No. What do I find?
No, I'll tell you later.
Okay. And then once again, I'm gonna follow up, hands outstretched, like we just want to talk. We know what you've done. We want to know why and who exactly you are.
Give me a...
But this is all
roll.
on persuasion. 100%. Give me good. Oh yes, 15 plus 22.
This is 22 total.
22
Yeah.
total.
Luckily, they're up next. So as you do that, haste someone. Did you want to move up as well?
Yes.
Cool. So right now, if you moved 15 feet in, that is 35 out. You're about 50 feet from the pillar from them.
Okay.
But only 35 left for this difficult terrain.
Okay.
Next up is both Freddy and one of the other guys' names was Dick, but you didn't get that. They both are behind one of the pillars, and they kind of are each yelling out like, yeah, we'll talk. What do you want to talk about?" And they're just kind of like unconvincing, but they don't attack just because of your persuasion roll. They're peeking out from behind these pillars. You see that they have rocks in their hands.
Okay. Is that their turn, or are we going
Yeah.
into my next position?
Yeah, I'll tell you from the DM side, they probably would have attacked you, you think, but your persuasion roll made it so they're like, "Oh yeah, okay, that sounds like a good idea."
These guys that are generally heavily armed and look like they could be very, very deadly.
There's a ghost of their
They wanna
guard
talk.
floating.
They want to talk. Let's talk.
There's a ghost of their guard doing like the ring girl contortion and everything up in the sky above them. Like
They haven't even tried to like. They believe that's true. That's part of their like. Okay, we're freaked out. But they haven't even tried to perceive if that's real or not. Like they're just holding their ground. They don't know what to do.
They don't know. They don't know if it could be fake.
Next up after that is going to be you're on a 6. Oh, you
Yeah.
are next up though. Okay, cool. Naya.
Yeah. Okay. So Naya is Donnie. I can see Donnie, right?
Yeah, you're just
Far away.
what is it? His spiritual form.
Yeah, no, we're right next to each other.
Oh, not you, other Donnie.
Oh, this Donnie. Yeah, you can see him. So what? He is, did I say? So if you're still 50 feet out plus, I say 30, so like 80 feet.
80 feet. Okay. So one, I'm raging.
Yep.
And then since I now have haste, I'm going to go ahead and my full 5?
No, it should be more
Should
than
be 30.
Does I think haste gives you
least
more speed
30.
too?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
doubles
Yeah.
it. So that's what I'm trying to
Doubles
figure
your speed.
out.
Yeah, so
What
if
is the
you're
haste?
It's minimum 30, but if you're unarmored and you're a barbarian,
Oh yeah, you might be
Mhm.
higher.
You might have 40, I think.
I'm not sure
Oh,
what
what?
level they get that. It might be 5.
Yeah.
If I can. Yeah, it's 30. Okay, so I'm going to do the full 60 to get within 20 feet of him.
Well, you'll go 50 and then you can only move 5 because it's difficult terrain.
Ah,
you-
okay.
Yeah, how much movement do you have as your movement action, say again?
30.
30,
60
okay.
because of haste.
Haste, so you double, so you're 60. So you can get through, what is that, 30?
25, 30, yeah, 30.
Yeah, 30.
With just your movement, you can get through 30 of the difficult terrain. So you have 20 left. That gives you 20, so 80. Doing like all this math. It's fun. I should have just made a map. 30, 20, 50 feet away from him. Unless you want to use
Okay.
your action to dash.
Yep. I want to get as close up on him as I can.
So haste, your movement's doubled, so you'd have another 60.
Sweet.
You
So 20 is 40, so she can move.
you easily get up on him.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay, I still want to be, let's see, 10 feet away from him because I could always attack with my tail. So go ahead and hit in the power intimidation stance. What's up with the body outside?
The body outside, what?
Yeah, we know. What's up with the body?
Oh, that's your free action. Gotcha. You're
Mhm.
saying that.
Yeah,
Well,
no.
it could be her hasted
Casey's like, there's a
action.
body outside? What?
The body?
She could be making a hasted action intimidate, right? Or
Oh,
she
you
could have
get another
dashed
action, too.
dashed with her
Yeah.
hasted
Yeah.
action and
I
then
forgot even about that. Don't forget you have a +2 to your AC, but you have another action as well because you're hasted.
Hell right now.
You're welcome.
Haste is a good one.
Mhm.
Haste is a fucking good one.
Hell yeah. And with rage going on too, fucking killing it. Yeah, I mean, before I attack him, I do want to give him a chance to own up to it, but I am gonna go with intimidation. That's a 7. Wait, let's. Yeah, that was only a 7, so it's not gonna.
He
A
doesn't
bitch-
seem. I'll let you do that as a free action. He doesn't seem to be, convinced by you for letting down his guard or anything like that.
Man,
Uh,
a bitch with horns charges up to you fast as shit. Goes 120 feet in 6 seconds. Pulls up with a big ass sword. And you don't know what the fuck's happening.
And he's just like, yeah, I don't know.
Oh, I'm indifferent.
he's a skinwalker.
That's what I'm saying.
all right, I'm gonna yell back, guys. Is this what you want me to do? Because I will boot him in the chest.
Still want to talk.
Vibe check.
I just
I
have
don't
like
think he passes the vibe check.
You know the vibe.
So wait, for my mind, is Donnie behind the other two people in the pillars? Did she bolt past the other two people?
They're kind of like at the same depth. So Donnie's like in between the two pillars, looking back and forth from these guys. So right now, where Naya is on her left, a couple feet in front of her is one of the pillars, and that's what did I say? So it's about 15 feet away, and on her right is another 15 feet away is the other pillar.
All right.
Okay, well, I'm just go at him with my tail. Why didn't I have this written down? There we go. 1d8. So, well, first I gotta roll.
Yep.
What? No. Do I get anything from haste? No. So 12.
12 does not hit. Do you have 2 attacks yet, or
I do. That was the first, so now I
Yeah.
got my second one. That's even worse. It's a 7.
If you're at least second level, you can choose to attack recklessly, but all attacks made against you will be at advantage until your next turn.
I'm gonna go with that because I'm 4 and I'm pretty
So I'll
happy.
say feel free, especially I think this is your first combat with Naya, to roll again for the first one as well.
Okay, so roll again 2 more times?
Yep.
Or just the first one? Okay. Nice. That's a 21.
That hit. What's your second one too?
Ooh, nat 20 plus 2, 22.
Yeah, so you got a crit. Let's roll for the first one for damage.
Okay, the first one is 8. Plus 2, so that's a 4.
And +2 from your rage as well.
Oh,
On
so then
damage.
6. Okay, so then, and then that one is going to be 5.
5 for the second attack. Is that what you were saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you could choose to either roll your damage twice, or you can just times it by 2 because you had a crit for the
Yeah,
second
you can
one.
multiply. You can roll second dice or multiply the dice you rolled.
So you
I'm
can do
gonna
10,
multiply.
or you can roll the dice again and do
Double
your
dice, double damage.
Go with the 10 because, well, wait. Should I just roll again?
I mean, if you
I'm gonna be safe and stick with the 10. My rolls have not been that good today.
Cool. So you do that amount of damage. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, that would be the end of my turn.
And you're still 10 feet out from him, right?
Yes.
You feel like this guy's taking a legendary action where he commands to one of his allies. He kind of looks over to the Freddy and the other guys who are kind of like all but pissing their pants. And these other guys that are on the other side of the pillar, he looks at them and tells one of them to attack. And you'll see a rock get thrown out. Really shitty. No, that's just going to be because it's improvised. 9, I'm assuming, doesn't hit. So really pretty crappy thrown at you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the weakest throw.
This
Is that it?
what an improvised weapon would be. These guys are not armed. I mean, come on.
so you know, I'm now picturing Donnie as Togo Goblin Weaponsmith. Just so you're aware.
Who is up after Naya? Keljon.
I'm gonna kind of like walk forward. About how far are they from me?
So right now, 80 feet. If you haven't gone any distance forward.
Okay. But a lot of it's difficult terrain.
50 feet of it is difficult terrain.
I don't think I can ignore difficult terrain.
I don't remember when it is.
No. Okay. I will go ahead and just run up to one of them.
Yeah.
And I do have a 40-foot movement.
So you're using like bonus action to do dash, I'm assuming?
Yeah, I'll do my normal movement.
Yep.
I've got a 40 base move, so
Mhm.
normal movement, action move, and if I need to, I'll see, that would give me 80 feet, but about half of you said about
We're not going to be too particular, just making sure you had the extra dash because you could get up there easily if you had like whether it's an action or bonus action dash.
Yeah, I mean, I could potentially do Step of the Wind. I was just wondering if I needed to do that or not.
You would need to either use an action or a bonus action to add extra, and then we'll say you can easily get up to any of them that you want.
Okay. Whichever one threw the rock.
Oh,
Oh, okay. So the guys on the left side.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You guys
because I
get.
was
Oh,
moving
yeah.
around
Sorry, I
last.
completely forgot. They did attack. So go ahead. We'll go with Belikov first. You're able to run up to them, though. We'll just have these attacks go off first. I'm going to give them half cover from where they are.
Oh yeah, the one that shot the rock, as long as they're within 80, getting a short bow.
Let me know.
He's very getting a short bow. That's a natural 20.
Yeah, roll some crit damage.
14.
Yep.
Pew pew.
No, why did you attack him? It's Donnie's
And
the
then,
bad one.
Eldritch Blast.
Me?
Yep.
Okay, I rolled a 18 plus 9 for a 27.
Yeah. These guys aren't
Yeah.
wearing armor either, so.
All right, sick. I get 2 blasts because I'm over level 5, and I rolled a 10 and a 6 on damage, so 16.
16. That makes it easy.
Oh.
Damn. Well, they don't look bloodied by that 30 points of damage that you guys just did.
I would. That's strange.
Yeah. That's there. Keljon, you get up. You see this guy just before, as you're running there. These are the ones that are taking one of them takes 30 points of damage.
Yep.
So quite a bit. And he isn't bloodied. Like I said, though, he isn't armored. He has a rock in one hand and his other fist is just empty.
Okay.
So you can get right up in one of their faces. Donnie, what are you doing, though? I think you said you ran up to the guys who threw the rock.
Me?
Yep.
No. Okay. Yeah.
Nope,
Keljon.
Keljon. Mhm.
Checking real quick whether I need to regret going all that distance.
We had to back up anyway because of my mistake. Thank you guys.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm going to double move, and rather than getting up to him, I'm going to go ahead and spend a key point. Like as I'm moving up and I see him get hit twice solidly, I will go ahead and spend a key point as a bonus action and activate the arms of the astral self.
Oh, okay. That gives you how much for reach?
It's a 10-foot reach.
Are you just staying out 10 feet then?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay back. Let me actually confirm that it is 10-foot reach. I think it's so.
I think that's
I
right.
think you're right. I think
Yeah,
it adds.
it's a 5-foot greater than normal.
Yep.
Unarmed strikes.
I'll do a bugbear with that, dude. Oof.
Yeah. It's freaking awesome if you have like something already with reach.
If I happen to be within 10 feet of him, he will need to succeed on a dex saving throw or take force damage equal to 2 rolls of my martial arts die.
Is that on your turn right now or when he starts his turn?
On my turn when I activate the arms.
Yep, you're within 10 feet of him, those two guys on the left and Donnie. You're basically standing next to, as I imagine it, Naya.
Yeah, so if I'm within 10 feet, then they will need to take a dex saving throw.
Yep.
Or it's D6. D6s. Nope. 2d4 damage, force damage.
Yeah, they don't get above 10. So 2d4. Roll the damage for every one of those guys is getting hit by your astral arms.
All right, you want to just do a single roll, hit all 4 of them?
Either way you want to do it, but that's probably the easiest.
Yeah, I'll just do a single roll, which is 4 points.
4. And then 20. Okay. Anything else on your turn?
Nope.
You're standing 10 feet away from Donnie. You're next to Naya. Also 10 feet away from the other guys on the left. And then the guys on your right are about 20 feet away.
Okay.
Up next is Donnie, who looks at you, frowns, is kind of like staring back at this like thing that's coming, this image. He's gonna be like looking at you two, look at the image, trying to like figure out, obviously which is. Oh, okay, I got a nat 20. He does have to use his action, but he kind of looks at this image and then like shakes his head and just stares directly at Naya and walks up into your range, Naya. I don't know if you have anything that happens when he does that.
About to get run up, get done up. No,
So
he's good.
that was his action, trying to like figure out, okay, who do I attack? As he's sitting there and like, is this thing like really coming at me or what? He doesn't have anything more, but he's in 5 feet of you, Naya. Next up before Donnie are the 2 guys who haven't gone that are sitting there that got damaged. Each of them will take rocks and try to throw them at call it. They just got hit by Eljon.
All right.
So I'm assuming an 18 hits.
Nope.
No? Okay. Then 11 doesn't hit at all. They have rocks. They just whisk by you.
Yeah, I think I need to be hit for it to work.
Oh, for the missiles? The deflect missiles?
They
Yeah.
missed.
I think so.
Yeah.
It specifies, deflect missiles. It specifies when you are hit.
Right.
Yeah, damage. That's all that they have. And then Donnie, you're up.
I'm right at the edge of the difficult terrain, 80 feet away from the enemies.
Yep.
I'm gonna run 10 feet and then jump.
Mhm.
Hopefully making my strength score of 13.
It's not difficult at all. So you don't have to make it's difficult terrain, I know, but it's not like
Right.
a difficult jump if you just jump your normal amount that's
Yeah.
within your movement.
So that puts me exactly within 60 feet.
Perfect.
Which is awesome. I'll create a bonfire under Donnie.
Yeah. Do you make a dex roll? Is it
Yeah.
on his turn or now?
Right now, and then at the end of his turn.
Okay. He's got 13.
Just passes, yeah. He's
Okay.
good.
He's fine right now.
And then I will can't hold a bonus action, so I will just end my turn.
At the end of your turn, he's going to use his other legendary because he gets 3 per turn, just to let you guys know, to try to frighten Naya. If you can make me a wisdom saving throw. He's just like screaming in your face back at you as he's not raging, but he's trying to kind of puff himself up and intimidate you as you just did to him.
Hell. All right, come on. All right, that is actually a 17.
Yep, you're fine.
Woo! I was real nervous.
Back to the top of the order. Belkov.
Okay. So I'm gonna move forward my 15. I think I'm still
30. You have
No.
20 feet left of the difficult terrain.
okay. Yeah. So I will, just move forward as much as I can, and let me see. I guess just
I'll tell you, they still have only half cover, either of the guys. Donnie is full out, in front of you, but
Mhm.
the guys behind the pillars have half cover.
All right. Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna bonus action, steady aim.
Mhm.
Give myself advantage, and he's gonna get a short bow. Donnie is.
Yep.
Bad Donnie, not good Donnie.
And there's someone within 5 feet, so
Yeah, I don't need a second roll on that. That's not another nat 20.
Holy crap. Treat that dice nice. Give it a bath tonight.
Oh yeah. I won't give a bath to the damage dice. That's only 10 damage though. Got a 1 and a 4.
Damn.
10 damage. Okay. Anything else
Yep.
for your turn?
Oh wait, hold on. Would that? No, that wouldn't be a. Well, no, that would be sneak attack too, right? Hold on.
It should be because it's
Yeah.
a person
Yeah.
within 5 feet.
Let
and
me
you have
roll up
advantage
those.
Yeah,
for
so
two
you
reasons.
That's
double those
better.
dice as well.
Don't forget double dice on your sneak attack.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So I doubled dice because of the crit. I did not add another 2d6 for sneak attack.
Yeah, you
Um,
do.
So
which
you'll
is
have 46 total, right?
so another 10, so 20 total.
Cool. Anything else for your turn?
No, that will do it.
He looks over Donnie and screams at the guys on the other side and said, "Is anyone going to get him?" and points to you, Velikov, and they make an attack as one of these legendary actions. No, it goes whisking by you.
Smile and wave. He'll
19. Salem.
So the leader is Donnie, right? And he doesn't look bloodied.
No, not at all. He's taking 40 points of damage.
Wonderful. I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers at 4th level. So I need a Wisdom saving throw from you. Don't smile. It makes me think he has a high Wisdom. Roll
Why
worse.
is this
He
guy
doesn't.
around, Donnie?
I got a 17.
A wasted 4th level.
He had a +1 and he rolled a 16.
It's
Sorry.
not half damage?
On a successful save, the target takes half as much damage and doesn't
Yeah.
have to move. Okay, that's fine. So that's 3d6 psychic. So let me roll that.
Yeah.
Also, he's standing in my fire, so it's good he didn't move.
He wouldn't move until his turn.
That's 12 psychic damage.
So 6 or is 12 after you took?
The spell does 66 damage. I rolled 3d6. The total's 12.
Okay, so it'll take 6. Gotcha.
No, it takes.
No,
Well.
you should roll 6 and then half it, Blue.
All right, hold on.
Yeah.
Okay. Rolling. That's a lot of ones. 19 divided in half, 9, which is
Rounding up.
worse. I don't like that. Whatever. It is what it is.
Oh, you're saying because you rolled half the die
Yeah.
before?
Yeah.
I've never heard of anybody rolling half the dice.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
just thought it's half, so I just rolled half.
The logic tracks.
I get it. I
Yeah.
totally get it.
Yeah.
I didn't see a flaw in it, but
It's whatever.
I see where you're coming from, but you do tend to him in that case.
Okay. I'll take
Sorry.
10.
oh, but
It's all
also
good.
Casey, he would have had to move right then if it had hit. It says immediately.
Is it immediate? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Gotcha. Anything else for your turn?
Yeah, as a bonus action, I'm going to inspire. Which one of you smacks stuff? Naya, probably. We're going to load up
Me.
Naya.
Woohoo!
kill.
That is a d8 to an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. You can add it after the roll, but before knowing the outcome. So if you roll a 2, just roll that d8, throw it on there.
Okay, for the attack roll. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeet.
Nice. I need to start writing down everything that's going on. 'cause
At the end of his turn, he'll yell at the other guy that's back behind there and say, "What the fuck? Get that one!" Pointing to you, Salem, and I'll throw a rock at you. That is just a 14 to hit.
Miss.
Okay. Up next, Birch.
Bert just kind of disappointed. Seems shit's kicked off a little sooner than would have liked. However, is there
Says the man who
Hey,
casts
how-
haste on the barbarian.
I
Yeah.
did. I was
I'm not
prepping.
mad. I'm just disappointed.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. How far are the boys at the pillar to me?
Did you move on your turn before?
I did.
How far did you get to for your movement?
Probably 15 feet.
Then
Oh, I didn't check my distance. Oops.
35.
They're 65 away.
Yep. And we're like, it's mostly loose. If there's anything where you guys are like, oh, I thought it was this, I'm not gonna be a stickler on
Yeah,
it
that's-
because
that's
we're
why
not
I
using
I
it.
was just
jump
making
up
sure it wasn't
earlier.
a 30 foot. It's a 60, so I would have moved. It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go forward a little bit. And are there a pile of rocks by
Yeah.
everybody, all of the people?
Well,
Whoa.
I mean, you can find different rocks from what they've thrown very easily. So
Oh
there's
yeah,
one.
no, less than 5 pounds, probably at the 4 or 5 mark.
Oh, big
so
surprise.
a,
Harrington's
a
asking that, huh?
chunk, a chunky boy, and I'm gonna launch it directly at Dennis. I
Donnie?
need, yeah, Donnie.
Dennis.
Sorry, I need a dex save.
18. I'm actually
Yeah.
rolling well for his rolls.
Yeah, no,
Was that catapult?
yes, it was. I think it just shoots by him. Then I do not
It
think
does. That's the unfortunate thing. I will give you, if you roll damage, let's say if it's above 15 damage, some rocks fall down from the ceiling or
Okay.
above.
It's rain and rocks.
It is 16.
16? Yeah. So he will take 2 points of damage.
Woo!
D4 and multiply it by 2. Unfortunately. Anything else for your turn?
Just hit him with another persuasion. It's like, we're only here for Donnie. Donnie, we don't trust. We think he's a little fucky. Everyone else, if you just kind of lay flat, you will not die. Donnie is the only casualty we want to create.
So you're saying that up next is, what is it? Freddy and Dick, as I named them. They're on the right side there. Both of them kind of come out, really take a good look at this. What do I want to call it? Like this
Spectre.
image. Yeah. They also kind of like shake their heads. But they drop their rocks too, and they're just kind of standing there, like looking at each other, back and forth.
Nice.
That's their turn. So they're not. They no longer have the cover. They're like out in the open, but they're also kind of just like they drop their rocks. If anyone was curious, after 17, that goes down to Naya. You're up.
Okay, I want to make sure that I am got this correct.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because of haste, I get an additional attack, and then because of frenzy, I get another as a bonus action. So that's 3.
Yes.
So you get an additional action where if you have 2 attacks already because of barbarian, are you a level 5 barbarian?
No, I'm 4, but
Okay.
I've got yeah.
So you get, that would mean action attack, another action attack, and then your bonus action allows you to do an attack. 3.
Nice.
Mhm.
Let's go. All right. So
And
he's
you can
within
choose
range
to,
now, right?
you can choose to reckless. Yeah, he's within 5 feet of you now. If you reckless, people will have advantage on attack until next turn for you.
Okay, and then if I reckless, it's a little advantage, right?
Yeah, on every attack.
Yep.
Ooh, it's getting hot in here. All right, let's do this. All right, so she is going to go in with her great axe
Mhm.
first, and that is oh shit, that was sorry. Okay, so that's a 19 plus that's a 24.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Okay, and so that's a 1d12 plus 1. 7 plus 1 is 8 plus another 2. That's 10.
Yep.
Okay, and then great axe again. That's 17. 20. Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Yep, that definitely hits.
All right, another 1d12. So that's a 2. So 5 on the second one.
Mm-hmm.
And last one, 18.
Hits.
And 12.
12 damage. Okay. None. Anything else for your turn? As the last legendary action, Donnie will, for his turn, like not for his actual turn, but at the end of your turn, take a swing at you.
Try me, sucker.
And that is a 17 to hit. Yep. That misses. You'll go off to next. Keljan.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do a couple of unarmed punches
Hmm.
using the astral arms. First one is an 18 to hit.
Are you hitting Donnie or the guy's
Donnie.
Donnie? Yep, that hits.
Okay. And that is 7 points of force damage.
Okay.
And I will do an unarmed strike as a bonus action. And I will miss.
Under 13.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else for your turn?
Well, no, I'm gonna call that good.
Okay. 6, 5. Next up is Donnie. He has to make the dex saving throw.
End of his turn. He can choose to
At the
move
end?
if he wants to leave melee.
No, I know. That's
Well,
the...
he could skirt around her.
No,
technically.
he's an asshole, so he's not moving. He's sitting in there just still yelling. But he, we'll get to that roll in a second, is going to make just a swing at Naya. He makes a nat 20.
All right.
That's just straight up 10 damage because he's using a fist.
How dare you?
With his second attack, his other fist, he makes a 24 to hit.
Yep.
That is 5 damage.
I'm gonna snarl at him.
Both of those are reduced by half.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, don't forget.
10 damage total.
Ooh.
I think that's 7.5 damage. So
Oh
8
yeah.
damage. Yeah, because
Yeah, 'cause it's
10 plus 5.
15.
2.5.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then do I round that up to 8?
It's always, is it rounded? I
I
don't
think
remember.
it's round down.
Yeah, I think you
Okay,
round
so
down.
7. All right, cool.
I always usually make it in the favor of the PCs.
I
What
round up for everybody.
was the last thing? Oh, and then he doesn't make his roll. So how much damage does he take? Wait. He doesn't make his roll, but something mystical seems to feel like it's happening, although it's not magic, and he automatically makes his
He
roll.
used the legendary resistance on a bonfire cantrip.
He doesn't. It's magic.
Yep.
He doesn't know how
Magic
bad it is.
scary.
I love that.
It's funny to take. I'll take a second and just say take stat blocks of like these guys are level challenge rating 12, 9, and 8, and just take off all their armor and weapons.
Yeah.
I'm like, what would happen?
Good shit. I'm liking it.
They're still kind of hard. Up next after Donnie is going to be the other two guys. They do the same exact thing. They come out. They are staring at this image. It was a DC of 13, but they keep staring at the image that's in front of them, and they're like looking at you guys and looking back and forth between the image, and then they start running towards the image.
Okay.
So they've used
What
their
image was conjured?
The dead
guard.
guy. Yeah.
Dead,
Oh, right,
dead
right.
floaty ring guard dude.
It's
Yeah.
just staring at them.
I don't think they get there. How far out did you put it?
This would have been from them basically just as we started getting to the rough terrain area. So that was.
So they could have gotten there with 30 movement then. Unless, okay. So they get right up to him, but they can't attack or swing because they use their action trying to see if it was.
I mean, it's a good like 7 or 8 feet off the ground too. It's just kind of floating there.
Yeah. They look like they're going to attack that thing though. They were weighing their options.
Hit the dead floating contortion and thing.
Donnie,
yeah.
you are up.
I'm going to raise up a galactic sickle, point it at Naya, and say, "Get the better now, friend." Cast healing word, which, because I'm in my chalice form, gets an extra D8, and because I'm holding the sickle, gets an extra D4. So for a single spell slot, I roll it a D4, another D4, and a D8, which is just so good, right?
That's pretty sick, yeah.
So yeah, you're full. You get your 10 hit points back. It's a little more. It's 12, but
Are you still in the form of a galaxy?
yes,
Thanks, Sky Daddy.
no problem. And then I'm
I hate
gonna
it.
use my action to try to intimidate Donnie. I'm gonna say, and I can keep doing this all day. You're never gonna hurt her.
What's your roll?
Let me roll it. Hang on. It's only a 7.
Nope. You see, he doesn't even take heed to you.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Up to the top of the order, anyone that knows about legendary actions might know that they refresh. Velikov.
Deal. I'm going to. So I have about 20 feet left on this.
I hear you. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna use bonus action, cunning action, to dash.
Yep.
Which should get me out of it.
Yep.
Or
Because you'll have a total of 60, use 40 of it, and you have 20 feet of movement left. You could get up on any of those guys at that point.
Yeah. I'm a run up on Donnie. Ideally, in a way that I can do a flank and spank. Opposite.
Oh, you're
Maya.
running up behind him? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you get advantage.
Yeah. And sneak attack if it happens. Yeah, I would need advantage. Oh yeah, 19.
Hits.
And that'll be 16 with the rapier and sneak.
Yep. 16 damage. Still not quite bloodied.
Cool. That should do it. Yeah, that'll do it.
He is, as a legendary action, going to like swing his elbow back at you for a punch, or is really an elbow hit. Does a dirty 20 hit?
It would, but I'm gonna use a reaction and cast shield.
Yep, you're all good.
So, yep.
Yeah, Salem, you're up next.
Would you call these things persons?
Yeah, they're just human.
Great, wonderful. I'm
Humans.
gonna. Can I use my movement to get within 30 feet of 3 of them?
Yeah, you would be able to get 30 feet of all of them. The first 2 guys, though, that you'll come upon are the guys that were on the left, and I could have even given Keljon, an opportunity attack, but they ran up to attack this image, forgetting about all of you guys. And then the other guys dropped their rocks on the other side on the right. You could get up to any of them, and you could even get up to Donnie if you wanted.
I don't want to get up to any of them. I just need them within 30 feet of me. I'm going to charm person the 3 of them that are not Donnie.
How does it read for? Because you can upcast it, is what you're doing, right?
Yeah, I'm doing it at 3rd level for 2 additional targets, so that's a total of 3. I need a wisdom saving throw from each of them.
They just have to be within 30 feet of each other. Cool. So each of them are going to make wisdom.
Yes, please.
Boop, boop, boop. Well, the 2 guys on the left are charmed, and then the other guy, one of them is not. So these 2 guys that were fighting the image are charmed by you.
I'll take 2 out of 3. That's great. Bonus action. I'm going to inspire. Birch. Have a D8.
Ooh. Very nice.
That's all I got. It doesn't say concentration, so that's great. It's an hour. They can make saves still, but like an hour. Sick.
Yeah, you don't have
Oh,
concentration on that.
For a free action, I'm just gonna yell out to not fuck with those two that it worked on. Basically, I'll be like, those guys are chill. We don't have to worry about them now.
You don't
Pass
yell
the vibe
anything
check?
to the guys that you just charmed.
I guess I probably should. Yeah, I'm probably gonna say you guys pass the vibe check.
Cool. They wink at you and smile
Sick.
with stars in their eyes.
I'm a very charming.
Stars, man.
Bert, you're up.
Well, I appreciate the bardic creation. However, I have no attack rolls. I have produced flame. That is the only.
It works on
all
saving
I
throws.
have are DCs.
Well, I mean, you could try and intimidate. You get into an ability check if you want it.
Nah.
It's an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. So I wasted it if you don't use it. So whatever.
Oh, I mean,
It lasts for
I'll
10
hang on
minutes.
to.
You just
What?
hang on to it. It's fine.
Yeah.
It lasts 10 minutes, yeah.
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 The only thing I have is a range self. Yeah. No.
Self.
Range self. Is Dennis by
Nice.
himself?
Donnie.
Donnie. Yeah, I keep
there's
calling him Dennis.
Dennis.
Yo, I don't know who the fuck Dennis is.
Naya's standing in front of him. Behind him is Velikov, who just stabbed him in the back. And then
Okay.
off another 5 feet away, so technically 10 feet for reach, is Keljon.
Oh. Give me another Dex saving throw.
For Donnie,
Yeah.
20.
Yeah, he's fine.
Like, all of Donnie's rolls are awesome. Everything
An
else.
attempt was made.
Yeah.
Attempt was made. And I can't do. I mean, I could do that. Nah.
It kind of works out perfectly because
Yeah, keep going forward though.
so up next are the guys that dropped their rocks. They're kind of like looking around now, and then one of them says to each other, who can hear this? Keljon, Naya, and Velikov can hear, should we get Donnie? And then the other guy shrugs and nods his head.
These are the
and they
charmed?
turn-
Fuck off.
They're charmed guys?
No, not the charmed guys.
Oh, shit.
The-
I thought
Didn't
there
he
were only
charm
4
3
in
of them?
total, and the 2 that were fighting the thing got charmed.
Wait, how close did I get to them?
Oh, so it's the
However
other
much-
2. So the 2 fighting the ghost are charmed. The other 2 aren't, and Donnie's not. Right.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Oh, there's,
So there's 5
5
guys
in total.
There's 5, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All
Okay.
good. Sorry, guys.
But these guys laid down their arms after Billy Jeans originally said.
Yeah. So now
Yeah.
they're turning on their boss, is what I'm trying to describe.
Oh, okay.
Of course, Eric.
Not. I know where there's 2 Donnies. It's not. Not you, Nick. They both turn and they go to make attacks on their boss. Just fists, like actually punching. One is a nat 20. All of those are 5s, right? No, these guys have shitty strength. That is going to be 2 plus other one. They have like no strength. Whatever. Call it that. Okay, so they just attack their boss. Who is after that? Naya, you're up.
Oh, okay. Awesome. I'm just gonna run that whole situation back because it was real fun.
Mhm.
All right. Wait, does he still look regular? Like we're doing all this and he still looks fine?
Yes. No, those last 2 attacks just bloodied him. So he
Okay.
looks
All
like he's
right.
hurting. Yeah. 118 damage.
Ooh. Wow. Okay.
Nice.
Wow. Okay. So that sucked. I can use that D8, right?
Yeah. 'Cause
Mhm.
you don't know if it hits or not yet.
Yeah, that was only a 10, so anything's got to be better than that. 13.
Yeah, that is his AC. So you hit him.
Oh, sweet!
Mitsubishi.
Mitsubishi.
Awesome. Okay, here we go. So that's gonna be 9 damage.
Points of damage.
9. Okay, and then nat 20.
Roll me some crit.
Hit. Awesome. And then we're gonna go with 8 plus 1 is 9 plus, so that's 11, and then I double it. 22.
Yep. You want to do it that way?
You doubled the
Yeah.
dice, not the modifier.
Oh, so 16, 17, 19. 19.
19 damage.
All right, and then the last one. Oh, that's a 4.
To hit? No. Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my.
As his second legendary action, he is going to make a punch at you
Do a hit.
for 18 to hit.
Oof, yep. That's my exact AC. You got me.
GG.
5 damage,
Oh.
which is halved.
That tickled.
Up next is actually Donnie. At the end of his turn, he makes the dex saving throw. I don't think there was anything else that
No,
was
yeah.
affecting him right now. He is just trying to swing. Did you do a reckless attack? Is he attacking at advantage if he attacks you, Naya?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you got a
is
4 with advantage.
Leave me alone,
Shit,
okay?
Chris.
23 to hit
Yep.
for 5 damage.
What type is it?
Just like normal
Bludgeoning.
bashing.
Legendary. Okay, so is it halved still?
Yep, it's
Yeah.
half.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Non-magical.
I'm just giggling the whole time.
He's literally just punching you. The next attack that he has, second attack, is another punch. 5, 8. Is that an 18 again? Yeah, 18 to hit.
Yep.
Another 5 damage.
Awesome.
On
just giggling.
to the other guys who are trying to take swings at the what are they called? The image that's floating there, that thing. Because they didn't really know anything better to do. They both miss, but they're kind of just like looking at each other and scared. Can't figure out what the hell this thing is. They scream. Up next is
I think I'm after 9.
Dalejon. Oh yeah, you are. Sorry, I didn't even see you for that.
All right, am I getting flanking from Andani from Velikov?
If you moved behind him, I'd also give you flanking. Usually I only give it in one direction. Right now you're in front of him as I was imagining
okay.
it. So you could take like 2 steps or 10 feet.
I'm not going to bother with that. I will
Yep.
continue to swing at him.
Mhm.
Right. That is a 15 to hit.
That hits.
All right. And 9 points of force.
Yep.
And I don't think a 12 hits.
No, just under.
Okay. All right.
Anything else for your turn?
That is going to be my turn. My attack and bonus action. My action and bonus action.
Okay. He'll use his last legendary on you to for this turn to try to punch back at you.
All right.
That's a 15 to hit.
No.
And then all those guys went. Donnie, you're up.
You need to feel better, devil baby. And I will heal Naya again.
Mhm.
Devil baby.
Um,
It's good, yes.
I mean, you.
Yes, Daddy of the sky.
I healed you for 14.
All right.
And then I'll use my action to just drop the bonfire and recast it. So he has to make a save again right now.
Oh yeah, he used his second legendary to actually get through that one, so he has to make another save.
Yeah.
What is that for wisdom?
Yeah.
Or
Or no,
Dex.
it's Dex. Yeah.
13?
12. So yeah, he's good.
Oh, he beats that one. Okay,
Yeah.
good. Don't have to burn my third legendary action.
Right.
on.
Yeah. All right, that's me.
And then back to the top of the order, Velikov. You're behind him.
Cool. Yep.
Still got advantage.
Flank and spank and stab.
Mhm.
So that'll be a 9 plus 10, 21 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
More damage. Let me get that snack attack. 19.
19 damage. Yeah. Close there.
I think close. Yeah,
Anything else? for your turn?
Nope, that'll do it.
You do know, I know that you're a rogue, so that's why I'm saying this. He seems to be lashing out at whomever attacks him with these legendary actions that you are getting.
Is good.
Okay. So end of your turn?
Yep.
He's going to use a legendary action to attack you.
Cool.
That is a 13 to hit.
Nope.
You're up, Salem. I can see your mic, but I can't hear you.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
There we go.
Okay, great. Weird question. How tall is the ceiling?
The ceiling up there, so I said 15, 30 feet up.
Perfect. Wonderful. I'm going to polymorph into a T-Rex.
Yeah, and you can fit.
It's
because
time
it's in
to
the
end
open area.
fight.
Yeah, I was like, I'm getting a little tired and bored. Do I get my actions as a T-Rex on this turn, or do I have to wait?
I think you have to wait because it is an action.
Yeah.
You would have a
That's
bonus action
That's
still.
totally fair. I don't think I have a bonus action as a T-Rex. I guess I'll just move.
You move right up so that you're like, I would easily say you have reach too, so you can kind of be behind your comrades and yet just
Yeah,
drooling on this guy.
yeah, like intimidation, hot breath, all that shit. I am now a T-Rex. I still have like multicolored limbs and shit, which is really scary to look at. I look like a strange children's toy, but I am now a giant T-Rex.
Hi, what do you
Anything else for your turn?
That's all I got.
Bert, you're up. Harrington?
Quick
there you go.
question.
Yeah.
I was muted. So there's two homeboys who are like, fuck this, we're gonna get our boy. Right?
Yep.
We're gonna come attack our boy. Have they started to attack yet? Or are they making okay.
The other two are swinging in the air at this image,
Okay.
but they seem kind of entranced at the same time. Their eyes are glazed over a little.
I am going to call out to Freddy. He's the young one, right?
He's one of the ones attacking. Yep, attacking his boss.
I'm going to toss a light hammer at him.
Mm-hmm.
Just like here catch. Not like a poof. Do you want me to make an attack roll?
No.
Okay.
We'll say that he can catch it.
Okay.
Just kind of like passing off stuff.
Okay. And the haste is still up, correct?
Yep.
All right. Just making sure.
Yeah.
Just making sure. How much time is left on it? How many rounds have we gone through? Like
I think
4?
3 or 4.
3 or 4. Okay.
You at least have
3.
7 rounds.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. No. Am I within 30 feet of Donnie yet?
Yep.
Was throwing an action? Would you call
No,
that?
we'll say that's free action, but you wouldn't
Alright.
be able to like equip another weapon or anything like that.
So I did not do this correct the first time. That's why I didn't address it. But I want to cast True Strike, which point a finger at a target in range. Your magic grants you brief insight on the target's defenses. Whatever you take that to mean.
Yeah, you definitely know. I mean, it's hard to RP it, but he has a 13 for his AC, and you know that he is bloodied at this point. He only has in the like 10 to 50 range for hit points left.
Okay. All right.
If I don't get to eat him as a T-Rex, I'm gonna be so bummed.
Big sad.
Is that your
You
turn?
just
I mean,
That's
come on,
my
he's
turn,
not a
yeah.
lawyer.
Cool. So we'll have Freddy attack because it might mean something good. He smiles at you and nods, holding the hammer. He then moves in behind Donnie for a, what is that? Plus 3, 19 to hit. And then, oh my gosh, I'm just going to roll this.
bonk.
D4 plus 46. You can see he's doing pretty similar to what Belikop's doing.
Bonking damage.
4, 3, and then
Roll for bonk.
46 damage. He does 24 points of damage to him.
Oh boy.
He's really
Ready, give good bonk.
Very good, bonk.
And then the other guy goes to attack him. Oh, he does make 2 attacks. Okay. Well, he can't do us another sneak attack though, and that one does hit him for the D4. 2, 3, 5. Rolls 3. The other guy goes to hit twice. Only one of them hits. For another. Ooh. Okay. And we're back up to Naya.
Yeah, it's game time, baby. All right, same old, same old. Let me pull up. All right, nat 20.
We're gonna
You crit?
I was gonna ask you, Chris.
Yeah.
Are you adding your proficiency bonus when you attack? 'Cause it didn't seem like you were.
No, actually, I don't.
Yeah, remember to do that.
Do it.
Crap. Hey, wait, what do I add it to?
Your attack, but not your damage. Your damage is only your strength and your rage bonus, but your attack gets your strength and your proficiency.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
your original
so I should
D20.
be adding 4 to each.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. All right, thank you for that.
No problem.
All right, so right now. 1. Okay. 2 plus 5.
5 damage for the first one.
Yep. Okay, so or 11 for the second one.
Does not hit.
Hit.
Mm-mm.
And we've got 18.
Hits.
Okay. 10 damage.
Yeah, how do you want to do it?
Oh, sweet. All right. So, a great axe. I'm actually going to sweep up from the ground, come right up in between them legs, and slice bad boy in half.
So as you do that, you actually lift him up off the ground. I'll say that like you're cutting through him, but you're literally lifting this guy up off the ground by, his lower half and
Sweet.
everything. Salem can easily just like you're almost lifting it up into their mouth.
Bet.
Yeah.
Here you go.
As a T-Rex.
You hungry?
Shit, if she's offering it to me.
Hell yeah.
You could like
Nom, nom,
easily
nom.
as a free action or reaction just gulp him if you wanted.
Sick. Yeah, it's also a +10 to bite somebody as a T-Rex, so
Oh, this
I
is
roll
like
higher than a 3.
he's dead. It's basically
Oh, awesome,
like
awesome.
I'm feeding you,
awesome.
body.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm eating that bitch.
Mm. I hope you
You have it in
plan
your
on
mouth.
staying for T-Rex for a while, because that needs to digest before you untransform. Otherwise, your whole body would get torn in half.
Bro, for real? I don't think that's how that works. It's magic. It's fine.
I don't know
I'm
what
gonna
you
take
just said because you're a
magic.
T-Rex, but
Thoroughly.
trust
quick
me.
break as we're
But
probably
Druid.
breaking out of combat. I just really have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yes.
10-minute break.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a
Okay,
lake
thanks.
right outside of here, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool.
Definitely.
I know Carl was.
You
Oh wait, is Carl
Yep.
back?
Yeah.
Okay,
cool.
cool.
Sorry.
kiss me, boy. We're back.
All right.
Sweet. Okay, so you guys just fell Donnie. We don't necessarily have to break initiative if you want to continue attacking these other 4 guys that are around in what you could call jail suits. But what's everyone's intent? Does anyone want to keep attacking?
Don't attack them.
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
Is
No, I
anybody
think we're
else hurt at all?
No.
No. Cool.
I'll spit out the guy.
Was Velikov hurt at that point? I don't remember if you got hit.
No, I think he cast
No.
shield the one time he was
Okay.
about to get hit. So
Yeah, I would have, but then
Shield, yeah, that's
shield.
right.
So
I will heal the 2 guys that got hit by the astral arms.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll heal them both. Probably for however much they took damage for.
They're kind of like looking at themselves and like, oh, that feels good. Yeah.
This is
one of
my mini powers from the stars.
Thanks, Star Guy.
our
Oh,
lord.
I know I don't want to copyright.
You can
Thanks,
call me.
Storm
Space
Master.
man.
You can call me Good Donnie.
Good Donnie.
Cool. They're kind of looking weird at each other.
Bro.
Starbro.
You still have these 2 guys charmed. They feel like they want to stand next to you, Salem.
Yeah.
2 guys where they had really been standoffish, so they're kind of just like, oh yeah. They're kind of
We're
coming
only
up next to you.
we're only
and-
friends with the T-Rex.
Yeah, I can't cast spells as a T-Rex, so I don't know if I can drop one. So I'm gonna drop polymorph and then I'm gonna drop charm person, I guess.
it's not
It's not-
concentration.
yeah, there's
so
no
it's
drop
not
in it.
the next minute. You can tell them what to do. I mean, that's kind of
I
like
can't end it early at all.
Mm-mm.
I don't know.
That
If you dispel magic, yeah, but it just it's not a concentration. It's just a minute.
I have
An
just
hour.
magic. I'll
An
just
hour,
throw it
not
at
a
him.
minute.
Is it an hour
Yeah.
for charm
It's,
person?
it's a whole hour. Yeah.
Nice. I always like it, but it never works. That's the problem with charm
Yeah, I
person.
didn't expect it to.
Well,
You were like, they don't have high wisdom, and I'm like, let's go.
Yeah, they suck for
Now
wisdom.
you have minions. Keep them.
Yeah, until anybody
That's
does
a-
something harmful to it.
If I didn't think I could drop it, then I'm not. I'm just a T-Rex with 2 minions.
Yeah.
No, other than to dispel magic, they're not really doing anything in particular. They're just they feel friendly to you.
Yeah, and the other guys are chill, so they'll probably be chill in an hour anyways, so I'm good.
Take us to your cool shit.
They're like looking around. I'll tell you, no one sees it with the passive perception, but the guy who got the hammer, I think it was from Harrington, you don't get your hammer back right now.
I don't intend on it.
What else is happening? So they're like, yeah, thanks. The young guy Freddie speaks up. We really hated him, and he was so mean. He made us kill that guy, and he was just taking charge. He was one of us, right? And he was such an asshole. And he just keeps going for like, saying how bad this guy was.
Freddie.
I'm gonna growl to shut him up.
Freddie. I'll be 100% honest with you. All I wanted was a little bit of the details. I really do not give a shit what you did in your past life. Just don't be stupid. This is not a fucking place you want to be stupid in.
Yeah, it sounds like we should probably stay out of that. This isn't Freddie, but Freddie's kind of like nodding at you. The other guy, what was his name? Oh, you didn't get his name, but the other guy who was eating the good
Other
berries,
guy.
we should probably, and this is the guy standing next to you actually. He puts his hand on the leg of the T-Rex. Yeah, we should probably stay out of the dome in that case. I don't think we'd make it in. At least not now.
No, we're going to attempt to get you into the dome, and if you can't get in the dome, then we'll kill you. So let's go try it.
I like
I
this
think-
plan.
I think we're good. That's still the. good
This
berry guy.
wasn't a request
Roll intimidation.
Okay. 4.
No. Yeah. Maybe tomorrow.
Whatever, rot in your fucking Stockholm. I'm going to leave. Wait, no, I'm going to search your home for cool shit.
You guys already searched through all the stuff.
Searching some more.
I'm going back for more magazines.
For some reason, everything that Nick says is so much funnier with this accent. I love it so much.
Yeah.
Is anyone
This is best.
Hello?
parlaying more
Oh,
with these
hello.
guys?
I will drop polymorph officially, and
Nice
I will
load.
try and convince them to come back with us.
Yeah, you have them charmed still, and they're really, at least the 2 guys that you have charmed, they're like, okay, I don't think this is a good idea though, but they're agreeing with you.
Okay. For the other 2, could I try and persuade them?
Yeah, I would like
Yeah.
to persuade. I would like to at least try Freddy.
Have one person roll
I'm
with
rolling.
advantage.
I'm rolling.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. I gotta roll 2d20. I'll do it in the rolling room because I have a +8, and I want people to not bullshit me on this one. Well, shit. 16.
I will.
Yeah,
I'll add to. I'll say on top of it, Velkov.
Yes.
How many people have you killed?
Good number.
Like a rough estimate.
Yeah.
At least 3.
25.
25 people.
Ish.
This guy's killed 25 people. He goes in and out of the dome. We're all good. Are you guys really that worried?
the guys that are, so the 2 that were next to you are already like convinced and whatever. Freddy and the other guy are sitting there like, we could try.
I
Well,
feel
they've
like if
submitted.
their intentions are pure, they should probably be able to get into the dome. The one time I couldn't get into the dome is because I was angry at a guy for wearing my body. So I think they're
And
fine.
I think that was pretty legit.
I mean, like, I'm thinking so too, but I guess the
Yeah.
dome doesn't believe those rules. It's whatever.
Yeah,
Do you guys
apparently
wanna-
there's whack shit about.
Do you want to do anything more before heading back to try to see what happens with the dome?
You guys.
I'm
I
all
want to
set
take
here.
a pillow, Sarah.
Actually, if I see you with those magazines, I'm taking some too.
You have a stack of 57 magazines.
Sweet.
Give me some.
A third of them are like have pictures of men. The rest of them have mostly women or men and women.
All right. Because I totally respect the hell out of Salem, so I'm just gonna like do a little head nod, like take as many as you want. Half.
If there's any that you're not like particularly into, like I'll take them because I'm
into
gross.
everything.
Oh, okay, cool. Same.
Salem's just looking at her like, man, I'd love those legs.
Yeah, I'm like, it's just a shopping catalog.
Yeah.
I told you. I'm like, oh damn.
Ow. Okay. Yeah, and then I'm gonna get a pillow so I can give it to Sarah because I didn't go back and see her like I said I would. I don't know
That's
why
right.
she would want a pillow, but
No, it hasn't been that night yet, or
Yeah,
it is
no,
night
it's still
now.
the same day.
Yeah. It's in,
oh
Yeah.
sweet!
You're just
Oh,
arriving
sweet.
late. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Okay, so
late.
I'm definitely gonna take a pillow and a blankie, and then the dirty
Present
pants
quality.
and-
Birch, Pelikov,
Present
Dave Dunn,
quality.
Add to
anything before
inventory
headed back?
a small stack of porn.
No, I'm good.
Okay, you guys head back. It's a couple hours to get back to the dome. Pretty easy. Nothing is really like in your way as you're going back. Kind of that due northeast towards the dome. As you're approaching the dome, are you guys doing anything? Preparing anyway?
I will tell them to tell me that I look good today so they get good karma. Just like compliment me. Pick a compliment. Just do it.
You can do that before, like by the time in a couple of hours, the charm person is fallen off. You could do that before charm person falls off.
I don't think it'll work if charm person's on, so I'll just do it after it falls. Because if they're charmed, I don't think it counts.
This is true. These small acts of kindness, they
That's a
get
good
you.
point.
They get you a lot of karma goodness.
You've been
Yes, it's
persuaded.
true.
persuading them, so they'll look at each other and be like, "Oh, you look great. I like the way you're put together."
Thank you. I chose it myself.
You ever thought about using like gold stitching?
No.
They look
did
pretty
not-
tight, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
I have message calls to make.
Use glow in the dark rope or thread.
Fucking glow in
Yeah.
the dark, dude. I'm a rave kid. Let's go. We're getting those neon shoelaces.
Yep.
Black light thread. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So as you guys approach, you're just walking up to the dome.
Yeah.
Stopping right back through.
All four of the guys are just like behind you, and they just hit their heads right into the dome.
Losers.
Damn, really? So what did
This
you
is
guys? I'm gonna stand on
unfortunate.
the inside of the dome, looking at them. So what did you guys do?
Same.
Freddy looks at you. This is the shit that I wasn't like. You convinced them
Hey,
enough.
I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I said the whole killing thing. I'm not killing you guys. You guys seem alright. Whatever.
Well, I mean, they got me for killing this one guy because he wouldn't give me the money in his cash register. But yeah, I had done some other stuff, I guess.
Oh man.
And then the other guy looks at you, who had the Goodberry. Oh, what is he? Yeah, I kind of had a couple of wives here, and yeah, I said that they moved away, but I just buried them.
Oh man.
And then one of the other guys says that what else would you get? He was running an entire illegal like gambling, drugs, all kinds of cartel ring. He was the head of that.
Just that,
Naya
not like.
subtly touching her horns.
But like, are you guys like trying to be better people, or was that just like a hobby and now you're still a piece of shit?
The guy that had the good berries, like, well, what do you mean?
Like all that stuff's pretty fucked up.
Pretty metal, if you ask me. Good job, guys.
I didn't think I was gonna get out of there ever.
So like from now on, you would like try to be better. If like your circumstances were better.
That's like a really in-depth question.
You know what? I have an idea. I
also have an idea.
I'm gonna take these guys somewhere. You guys don't have to come if you don't want. It's up to you.
I was also thinking of somewhere to take them. You know that place that I was summoned?
Is that up above Broken Claw?
It's the place that was gray but is now run by that glowing dude.
No, I was thinking taking to Vortex.
I mean, I was thinking shove them over in Lavencroft because that's a whole bunch of people that are just trying to get better.
They might have a better chance of rehabilitation in Lavencroft. You're right.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
further
That
journey, though.
Wojtek character sounds really interesting.
Shut the fuck up, Harrington.
Give me the guys.
No, you're not getting these guys.
They're too pure for you.
Well, maybe we just make a call and have Ezra come pick them up, huh?
I mean, yeah. How do we call that guy?
Pray?
I mean, like I can try.
I'll try as well.
Okay, yeah. I don't think I've ever prayed before.
He's not
but
my god or nothing, but I think you can reach any of them, right?
Technically, I am, but yeah.
He's not my god.
Oh, not your god. I thought you said a god. I'm like, yeah, the fuck I am.
Do you guys pray?
I'm gonna pray to
Yeah.
Ezra. Yeah.
I'll leave it up to Ezra to if I think Ezra's he, yeah.
Ezra's a he, yeah.
If Ezra appears or not. But yeah, it reaches Ezra.
What do you say, Donnie?
Hello Ezra, this is Donnie the Minotaur. You met me once. You own a land of milk and honey or whatever this shit. We want to send some really bad criminals up there to be rehabilitated if you want to take care of it. If not, we're gonna give them the void tech and I doubt they'll ever get better.
Yeah, he's gonna show up.
How does Ezra appear?
God, I've never thought about this.
Didn't he have something that allowed him to fly now? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
he has
dude, I
wings
got
now.
wings. I'm flying in from the sky like an angel, baby. Let's go.
Are you gonna do a superhero like straight into the ground, or?
I was thinking more like one leg bent, like falling down, resting on one foot, angel type perch.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. He's not really a superhero pose kind of guy, but
Is he actively bleeding from the crown of thorns?
it's a crown of stars now.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, they circle around my head. It's like a constellation. You'd probably like it being a star guy.
Oh my god, are you a star guy now?
I mean,
Star guy.
I don't know. It's like I got these things. They look like the things that you put on your ceiling as a kid. I don't fucking know. Okay, you said these two motherfuckers are bad guys.
These 3 guys or 4 guys, yeah, they're all bad.
Four guys. Jesus.
These 3 seem okay. This guy, he said he ran gambling and drugs and underground. I'm a little worried about sex trafficking. So if he did that, you might want to just put him down.
I mean, I got a really cool lizard dude that's willing to smack the shit out of anybody. So I'll take him, man. We got a festival headed up. It's a good chance to meet good people. So.
Well, tight, Salem. You should probably go to that. You do your dance with your lights.
Shit, that's a good fucking point, man. All right, yeah. So Ezra's he's gonna do the god thing. He's gonna snap, and they're all gone.
Top. Oh, hey, I'll make you my god now. Nice stars.
Oh shit, that's so sick.
Good on you. Anyone have anything else left to do for the day? If they want to go anywhere, go shopping, anything like that?
I want to go give Sarah her pillow and blanket.
Mm-hmm. I'll let you do that, but as people are going back in, you see anyone who goes into the tavern, a bag of gold that's just sat out, and there is, well, I'm not going to count it. Anyone who wants to steal from it, it's just one bag, so it has 400 gold for each person, with a note scribbled, "Thank you."
I'll leave the handlebars there next to the bag.
I'm assuming this is for us, so I'm gonna take some money. Thanks.
Is there one for me?
Yeah.
Okay, bet.
And
There's
Stavros?
enough for. Yeah, so there's 400 left that's sitting in that bag.
We'll give this to
What's-
Yellow Boy.
Yellow half elf.
Yep.
Anyone have anything else before going to Sarah?
I think I'm gonna start work on a church here.
A church?
A church for Ezra in the Arrowknee. Yes.
He moved you that much because he had glowing stars on his
I
noggin?
didn't have a god. I got nothing better to do. Hey.
Sick, dude.
Thanks.
I'm so excited.
Seems interesting plan.
I mean, like, yeah, no.
yeah.
I don't
You
think I can
show up.
work it myself, but that's pretty sick.
Okay.
You show up with your pillow for Sarah.
Hey, baby, I told you I was coming back. I brought something for you.
Nick, I'll
She's
let
just
you
gonna
do.
go up and sit the pillow and the blanket. Like, I don't really know what these were for, but I saw them and they reminded me of you.
Oh my god, those are so cute. Like, they're so soft too. What?
Yeah, like you.
You're such a sweetie.
God, I'm so blessed to have you. Okay, I gotta go though.
Okay, sure. Can you tell your friends to like come buy more potions from me though sometimes?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'll let them know. You want me to tell them anything else?
You did not bring her back a drink, FY.
Shush. Shush.
Holy, she doesn't remember.
Literally, I just want ingredients. So next time you're out, insides of people generally have good stuff. Nature stuff like that. I can make potions out of anything, but the good stuff is good.
I know, I'm about to ask. Okay, so got a question for you. Got this skull here, and there's a brain inside.
Ooh.
I think there's a tongue here. If I let you borrow this, would you be able to get the fur off of it and empty it out so I can wear it as a helmet / mask?
Yes, I will return this skull to you tomorrow, completely clean.
Oh my god, thank you so much, boo. I love you.
No problem. I'll also give you a free potion of necrotic resistance, because free brains, hell yeah.
Yay! Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Yay. Thanks, Boo. All right, and then Naya's gonna head over to the tavern.
Cool. That's it. Thank you guys.
Woo!
Like, subscribe, do all the YouTube stuff. Listen to our other. Oh yeah, add us on Patreon. I don't even know what all the different stuff is, but there's links. You can use it. Anyone got stuff to say?
Watch out for a potential TikTok channel in the future, maybe,
Oh,
Oh.
and a wiki.
and a wiki that I'm actively working on.
Got a
Oh, yeah.
wiki.
Ooh.
Yes, we do.
That's
Wait, has it gone off the ground?
Yes, it has, and
Yeah.
there are there's not a lot of descriptions. However, we do have a whole bunch of PC art on a PC page on the wiki. That's as far as we've gotten, but it's
Yeah.
something.
That's awesome.
It's
We're getting
amazing.
here. Updating in live time now. Yeah.
I seriously,
That
I
was-
use all of my free time to build this fucking thing up. I swear, I promise, guys,
It's
we're
so
trying.
great.
Mhm.
All
I
right.
love it.
Bye.